Well, Happy New Year. So glad that you are here. Oh, I got to just make some adjustments here. Slight adjustments. Oh, no, that's not enough. That's too much. That's a little bit too much. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I think there's just a few of us here so far. I thought I had my microphone all set up, and then I see this is, well, like there's just feng shui, not shuang feng. Nope, that's not good. I don't like that either. But it's like, it's like this is not straight. But I'm locking myself more into this space than what I would like to and that. So anyway, welcome in. Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. So we'll just do some quick hellos. So Shawnee, she's thinking positively for me. It's going to be so good. Well, we'll see. And CR, welcome. Happy New Year to you, sir. And that's okay if you can't stay the whole stream, but if there's some really good information, you can always watch it on the replay and catch up, to wherever you've had to leave and whatnot. So, oh, Miss Sharon, the best mod in the land. She is here. So awesome. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Happy New Year to you, lovely lady. I hope your Christmas and New Year's was wonderful. Ours was good, but exhausting. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's seaweed. I have a little flake of seaweed on me. It was part of our dinner. I was looking at the clock thinking I had lots of time, and then it was like, oh my gosh, we got to finish dinner and whatever. So anyway, but yes, thank you for the hug. Hugs right back to you. It's I can't even think of when I did a live. My last live, it's been a couple of it's been a few weeks. I think it's been at least 3 weeks since I've done a live. I think it was the beginning of December was the last time that I was here. So, and that I'm glad that you just ate. That's good, because then you're going to be satisfied and you're not going to be wanting to wander off to the kitchen. Oh, you ate last year. Okay, that's good. I hope you've eaten since last year, at least once or twice. We had oh yes, that's a very good, important, some housekeeping. I'm just going to see if that's what mine is here. Nope, that doesn't make oh, now it's got a goal thing. Oh, okay. I've never seen that. I'll have to look at that later. I think, do you click the 3 dots to make sure that you that you're in the live chat? Live chat on replay. So I do have live chat replay. Good, I've done that. All these things when you've been away from it for so long and you come back and you go, where's the on? Oh, yes. Yes, I streamed last year. It's been a whole year since I've streamed. I haven't streamed in a whole year. No, I haven't streamed since last year. That sounds more appropriate than that. So yeah, that's the proper way for me to do it. So I think I'm getting all of them. Community moderation, participants moderation, activity, timestamp, reactions, pop-out chats, and feedback. Yeah, I think I have it all. I don't know. Okay, so YouTube always switches it to top chat. Oh, there it is. It does say top chat. So I want live chat. There we go. It's not the 3 dots. It's the thing on the other side. Yeah. So yeah, so that's an important thing is for those of you that are listening to the replay, I do have it turned on so that you will be able to see the chat as we're going along and that. So let me just come back here. Okie dokie. And so for those of you that are just hanging out in the bushes, I also really appreciate you coming and spending some time with me and us. It's always really great. So my title is Plan Your Best Garden with Seedtime. And so I am going to muddle through because I'm still brand new with Seedtime right now. I just opened up the app probably this past week and started to fill it in and just went, I kept doing that a lot and and then it's like, okay, I need to watch some more tutorials. Some of it's really intuitive, but some things it's like, oh yeah. So I am going to step through and walk you through that. But one of the things that I wanted to kind of first start out with, and this is kind of what got me on to the think spring and think of what to plant. Oh, but Dave Knight, and welcome in, by the way. There's a part of me that doesn't quite work for Maureen. I'll just, it's not the, let me see if that's it. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that. Seedtime helper. Oh, window. That's what I want. Where is it? There it is. I just think, yeah, it's springtime, so start. But in all honesty, I need to have a little bit more going on. Hey, there is Broke Farmer. Welcome, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. And I think that's all that I've got going on there. So this is kind of a couple of things spurted on, Shawnee, talking about, we've been, behind the scenes talking about, getting ready for spring. And then her live last night, again, she was sorting out her seeds and making a plan of when to do them. But this also came across my desk this past week, which is called When to Plant for Winter Harvest. And that's one of the things is that right now, I'm thinking about what I'm going to start planting in the spring and when. So that's exactly what I'm supposed to do. But in my zone, if I'm looking at for winter harvests, I need to be thinking about February, March to do leeks indoors. April, May, the Swiss chard, start planning that for. And this was like, right, because I'm always thinking, okay, start my fall garden in September, and it's like, no, this is the time to be thinking about my spring garden, my summer garden, and my winter garden. Welcome, gardening warrior. Thanks so much for coming in. And DCBs, thank you again for coming in. Great to see you. And so this was and now, like I said, this is from what I get an email from the woman. Her name is Linda Gilkson, and she also lives on one of the islands. And so this is when she writes out a newsletter, it's very geared to my climate and whatnot. And like, she was the reason why I didn't throw out my olive trees and my bay laurel tree, because they were good and dead. Well, they looked like they were good and dead once the spring came, and now everything was greening up except for a few of these plants. And in one of her newsletters, she said, with our mild winter that we had, everything didn't go right into dormancy, and so then they all were like starting to sprout, and then we got hit with a super cold snap, and so of course it kills everything. And then and so then I was thinking, oh well, here's a good pot that I can use, and I'm just going to take out the plant. But then I read her newsletter, and it said, hold off on your olive trees and your bay laurels, and there was a third one, which I think I also have that plant. And she said, just wait. She said, by June, June, July, they'll start to regrow. And sure enough, it did. So Dave says, I'm a recurring seedaholic. I only plant what I eat. I'd like to plant Brussels sprouts too, and I have done them from starts. Not super successfully. I will also say it's not always it's their they didn't do well. And they're another one that takes a long time. And with your leeks, basically, if I go and I plant my leeks around now, they will be ready to harvest next year at this time. They are a crop that you need to be hanging out for a year. So having a planting schedule for your local climate is ideal. It can be used every year. I got mine from the Minnesota Gardening Group. That's awesome. Oh yeah, and there comes Gardening Warrior, flaunting her nummies. So, but he already said I ate. I'm good. You have a new gardening interest. Mushrooms. Turns out they're actually kind of easy. That's what they are. And they're supposed to be. And I think some of my kidults have grown them here. But yes, we are very, very damp here. Yeah, and I'd like to do the expensive ones personally. That would be my my thing. So just like what you said, Shawnee, is you within your growing zone is to find out what works and what doesn't work, right? So anyway, I'm going to Seedtime. I am going to just do a quick, like I am an affiliate. So if you do end up signing up, I'd love for you to use my affiliate link. I think this is the one I want. It is. So I'm not trying to promo it to go here, you must get it because I just love, and this is the main thing. It's the Seedtime calendar. That's the part that I really, really love about this thing. I started plugging in some of my veggies, and it builds the calendar just like this. And I'm just so impressed. Here's my other thing. When I first bought it, because I bought the app, and I think I bought it. I on my desktop. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage who is going to be my moderator for your chat, Carol.
Hey, that's weird. What? Hold on. I'm seeing myself, and that's it. I don't know what's going on the StreamYard side. That's so weird. It's just me.
That's odd.
I can see my comments from. Wait a minute. This must be the wrong StreamYard. Yes, it's the wrong StreamYard. It's okay. I'm here now. Okay,
oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. It was the one I opened for my next Friday night and didn't realize I had it open.
Okay.
I closed it. It's fine.
Yeah. So I love this. And so when I first signed up, I was on just my desktop.
Okay.
And then they came out where you can have it on your phone. Yeah. So here is one of the things that I super love about it is that I'm on my PC, plugging it all in. Mm-hmm. I picked up my phone because I've put it on my phone, opened it up, and everything I'm doing on my desktop is showing up on my phone, even though my phone is an iPhone. And that's so then awesome. I also have it on my Mac. I haven't opened it up on there yet, mm-hmm. but I would automatically assume if I log in, it's all going to be the same and it's all going to have it in there for me. So
which person did you leave off on? What comment? Where are we?
Let me see.
Sorry, I was having technical difficulties, hair difficulties. Link, I had to figure out.
Yeah. It looks like just after you grow the best icicles. I think it's when you came in. Oh, and my mom just came in. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Happy New Year, Mama Washington.
Nope, gives good planting rhythm. Back it up. So I am at Shawnee was saying,
Okay.
she'd love to spread spores.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I'd love to
around
just
her whole garden.
spread my spores
Just
everywhere.
inoculate the logs that go all around the garden. I would love to do that. My husband would kill me because of termites. He won't even let me have wood in the yard. I wasn't yeah. I wasn't one of those ones who gets to have that fun. Darn it.
Yeah.
Especially if you
So the thing is with it on your phone, like you can have these things like these tasks, right? It's going to show
Right.
you what you need to be doing when, and then you can click them off. And the journal, I think that's where you can add in photos of your own stuff and notes. So it's like everything is here.
Yeah, looks like it.
They do have some classroom things. And I think even with the free version, like I just would recommend people, it's like even just do the free version. It's amazing. They do have a store that's new. And I think that's all I need to do with that part. So then I'm going to bring in my Seedtime calendar here. And it is online. Share this tab instead. Yes. So this is what I was having fun doing this week.
Oh, this is all in their app?
Or I built this. You start out with a grid, just like what's here. I'm just going to make it full screen. So I chose to how big. Do it singing with 2 mics. Okay. I can answer that later. So I chose what the grid was, and I would have liked to have had to know what my property is. And so I've drawn this out. So this is I'll put it on this side. Oh no, I guess you can't see my at the bottom here. So those are my 4 grow bags, or actually I have 3 out there now, but I'm going to have 4. The gray on the left-hand side, that's my driveway. The brown is a plot of land. So if I was going to want to add a planting location, you can see it shows whatever kind that you want. So if I just take this and let's say I decide in my mid yard here, I'm going to put a plot. I plunk it down. That's showing that it's an 8x8 square, and then I can stretch it.
Oh, how cool is that?
To whatever shape that I want it to be.
So if you're used to using cool? Text boxes, it's kind of like the text box concept of opening text boxes and things.
Yes, cool. Exactly. Yes. And so, this centerpiece, of course, that's my, that's to represent my house. Okay. And then, these are my trees. The box that's on the right hand, it's brown. That's my potato bed. And that's where my grapes are. Okay. This front bed here is all my garlic. And I have added in, let's just see here.
Did you see Brooke came in?
I did.
Hey, okay. Hey, everybody, by the way.
Yeah, we are here.
We are here. Behind this.
Yeah. And so then this is my backyard. And so then what I've done is this is my greenhouse studio. And I've just, I've blocked them off, and this is kind of the fun part. And I was thinking, let me just put us back in here with it. So what I was thinking of doing was to walk everybody through, because I want to also build my garden away from home, because you are going to put plants in here. Like that is it's not just a blocking. So in here, it will show, oh, nope, I just took it away. There we are. Okay. That's my path.
Weird things over here while you're doing the really cool stuff. I just messed up my laptop, but I'm listening, and sorry for being a distraction. There we go. I think I'm okay.
All right. Am I still in here? Yes, I am still in here. So the plot, doing the garden plot, like this is, I'm kind of cool. I think this is very cool. Yeah. I've put, what is my chicken coop? This is my shed. Here's garden bed 1, garden bed 2, garden bed 3. This is my 3-tiered garden. Now they're not up to scale, because I don't know how big the plot is. This is the only one this garden plot here is probably the only one that I know is to scale, because it is an 8-foot square. And then in the center, that's where I've got my bricks. So I just I'm going to change those to gray. But I should actually have my broccoli on this one side. So let me just move out of this to show you the part that I just really love. It is the calendar. So we'll click the calendar.
Guys, I'm not going to be able to talk to you because I just don't know where my page is for YouTube.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just opened another one for StreamYard and I can't seem to get. I was trying to get just you, your StreamYard, and YouTube on the screen, and it's just not.
Oh, right,
My little
because you can't.
13-incher isn't working with me tonight. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, because you can't talk when, like, you can't comment
Talk into StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it away. Oh, how
Yeah.
cool.
So this is the part that I just am, I'm looking at it, that it's just the cat's meow. So when I'm wanting to add in a crop, so this is what I've added in. So it's right at this point, it is showing me at the very top here is December, January. So it's showing, month by month and where we are. And I had started to do my garlic. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to tasks, journal tasks. So I click on tasks, and this is going to have what needs to be done. So this is, of course, because I put it in, even though it was from last year. So it was saying direct seed and need to do those. And so then I click that off and I say, yeah, task is completed, and show completed, done. Yeah, I think that's it. I guess I had done completed tasks week 1.
It is like a designer program, DC. I was thinking the same thing. It reminds me of some of the graphic designer classes I took when I was in school.
So then I've got, when I first started, it's going to ask you for your first frost date, your last frost date in the spring, and your first frost date in the fall. And it's going to ask for your grow zone. So this is all putting it in here. So I thought, let me add in a crop. I'll make it full screen here. Hey, storms. I want to make it full screen here. So I go over to the right top here and I say add a crop. And it says add an existing crop. And so I want to add in peas. And if it's not in there, the garlic wasn't in there, so I added it in myself. It lets you do all that. So I go peas. I am going to direct seed them. And I can put in here where it says front yard. I could put, this would be a backyard item. And usually what it also does is it lets you ask what type. So you can put in oh yeah, there it is. Select the variety.
Oh, so cool. Wow.
And if they aren't in there, you can add those in there yourself. Like if it's a certain brand of cheap peas, like I just buy peas. I don't have all.
Did you say pea peas? I think you just did. If it's a certain brand of pea peas, she says. Okay.
And so then, and now I can look at this and it can say the bed preparation is like 7 days before the direct seed, and I can change that. And then I can say the direct seed is 7 days after, or like starts 28 days before the last frost, because I needed to have it there. Cultivation, 7 days. And it says keep doing that until the end. And then the harvesting. Time of maturity is 60 days after direct seed. I'm happy with all that, and I can adjust it. And then I say schedule, and it plops it all in here. And so then if we go down to our peas, our green peas, yeah, it's just going to bring that back up. So it's going to tell me where my green peas are going to come in. Oh, I should have changed the color of them. That was the other one. So seeding broccoli. Actually, I'll just go with this, with the onions, just because it's up here. So I want to do the Gladstone White and the Walla Walla. So it's telling me in January on the 13th, start seeding your onions, Maureen. And then we move into February, and it's going to tell me when I should start seeding those items. Then by March, on the 10th, it says bed preparation for the Gladstone White and the Walla Wallas. And then within the week, I should start transplanting them. And then it's going to keep telling me, hey, don't forget today on the 1st, you're going to do some cultivation. So you're going to, give it some food or whatever it needs to have done in there. And it keeps going through all of that. And you can drop those out if you want.
But that's
and
cool,
then we're in May, and that's when I should start being able to harvest the Walla Walla. It tells me when we're going to be approximately. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that on again. It's not completed. Cancel this. And then it's also going to tell me when I'm going to start harvesting the Gladstone Whites. So it's showing when and where and how things.
It's getting bossy.
It's like, get out there.
We'll get out there and cultivate.
Yeah. And so the cool thing is having it on my phone. Oh, and you can print out the schedule. You can print all of these things out as well. So the thing is that I can get up in the morning, once we're into growing season, click it on and see what are my tasks for today. So it's keeping me on task of what items need to get planted now, where, because the cultivating, you almost don't really need that unless it's a type of plant that does need. So
there you go. You need to cultivate yourself and your children now. Ding. I need those too.
It's like, do you have an ability so that I can do it for, my vitamins and my children?
Yeah, and exactly. For my life.
And so when you Harris has an app like that for beekeeping. And they can be really handy.
Good to know.
So then the other thing is that you actually on the bring it back up.
It's called Seedtime.
Seedtime. Yeah, and full screen layout. Let's see. There we go. So the cool thing is when I'm in and I was going to walk through putting in another calendar, but I'll stick to this one. I need my layout. So again, we're coming back.
Oh, is it a .us? It's not a Canada thing too?
No, it's an American.
Oh, okay. For the Canadians in the room or coming later and watching the replay, it's a .us.
Yes.
Thank you, CR, for pointing that out.
Thank you. And because when I first signed up for it, I was watching the demonstration and was just, thinking, okay, I wasn't just looking at it for yes, you can, and the phone, and that's
they're asking. They missed that part when you were saying.
So yes, you can. So why is it just me, Carol?
I don't know.
Where's Carol?
It's a weird night. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I don't usually click. So
I didn't even drink or anything. It's just going wackadoodle. I didn't, I don't drink anyway on my nights usually that I'm up.
Right.
Forever.
So one of the things that when I signed up, because it could be almost a year since I signed up, and I just haven't had time to look at it. I signed up on my desktop, so that's a PC.
Yeah.
And then, they midway in the summertime, they go, hey, you can also do it on your phone. And I went, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And so I did, I started, that's the app. I did,
for the Canadians, that's how you get to it.
Yeah, it would be the same. It would be the exact same.
Is it .us though for us? I don't think we have to do the .us. I thought it would be
yes, you
.com,
do. No, they have a .us.
Oh, .us. Okay. That's
what
me. Sorry.
And so,
okay.
And so I started to fill this out on my desktop just this past week. And then today I opened up my phone and brought up Seedtime because I have it on my phone. I saved it on my phone. So everything that you're seeing on the screen right now is on my phone as well. I don't have to restart it. So the two are connected, which again, you just go, wow, they made it easy. And so I know that if I go on my Mac computer, I just log in and there it is, because you're logging into the program. It's not coming onto your items, like onto your computer and your phone. So when I am here,
So it's
where are
on
you?
their server and you're not. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So then if I'm here and I click down here and I go, I want to add in some vegetables. I don't know if it's going to let me because I'm streaming it directly here. Where's my garlic? So you would click it on, just accept me. What day is it? We'll just say it's March. Nope, not going to let me do it. Yeah, it's not letting me move around now. Garlic. But what I would do is I would click the garlic and I would actually drag it down. Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah, so there I've dragged it down because this is my garlic bed.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just zoom into that sucker. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oops, I'm going minus, going, why is it not zooming in? So as you can see, these all say G. This is 116 garlic bulbs. So you can actually even track exactly what you've planted in here. These are all little G's in here.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you do know what your bed, like I could just keep going and these would all be, these would all be garlics. And oh no, it's got to stay within the bed. So then it's allowing, me to see that. So that's the other kind of cool thing. But if I was just using this just for the calendar, just that alone is like your brain is now free of knowing when
Right.
I'm going to do things. So it's like March is going to be a busy month because I'm going to be seeding my peppers, the jalapenos, the cayenne. Whoops, don't do that. Did it again. I single clicked it and cancel that. I'm going to be doing my mom's Roma tomatoes, my Italian pear nonas, and the sweetie cherries. So it's showing me as of this is when I need to start putting my seeds in. And then the bed preparation, I'm not doing till the end of April. And then I would be transplanting a week later. Yeah. So I will show you here. Like I said, if you are going to, where is it? Oh, it's this one here. If you are going to sign up, I'd appreciate you using, stop screen, that you would use my affiliate link because it's like I think when you use my affiliate link, they'll give you $5 worth of free seeds is what they say. Yeah, like it's a little perky perk.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do I want? I want window and I want this document. So I went and grabbed all of them. So like I said, the free plan, this plan is free forever, free forever.
Ooh.
And it includes the Seedtime calendar. So you get one calendar with built-in crop categories and varieties, unlimited planting schedules, unlimited tasks, unlimited journal entries. You do get access to the Seedtime classroom. And so that's, videos and stuff like that. The Seedtime community membership in a private Facebook group. I've never joined those things yet. And of course, the store. And then your basic plan is priced at $10 a month or $84 for the year. And it gives you all of those other things, but you also get the new Seedtime layout, a one visual layout for your garden that seamlessly connects with your gardening calendar. So that's the one part. You at least get the organizer. Oh, thank you very much, Sharon. Man, she's good.
She's awesome, especially considering I can't access YouTube and do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
And then also you get future releases, which they're going to be bringing in Seedtime weather. Right. And I do know that they are going to be able to do, they are looking at doing a satellite view. And then for $3 more a month is the unlimited plan. And again, you can actually look at this on their site to see what are the things that are more. I actually, when I got into it, because I was looking at for my future, I bought the lifetime unlimited plan. Okay. And I know it in US, it says $397, which is it's discounted from $497, so you get $100 off. But just
Right.
so you know, because I bought it with Canadian funds, it was
It was-
$14,000.
Yes, of course. No, I thought it's 7,000. Everything
Oh
is
no,
bumped up
no! In
to 7,000.
2025, everything's doubled now.
Yeah.
$14,000.
Wow. J3GS came in. Hey.
Hey. So yeah, for those of you that were and so I'm like, I can answer some questions, but not a lot. But I will say I am so impressed because like I do have like I love, this one here, the Clyde's garden planner. I love that.
Right.
You line it up, and this is great.
Yeah.
But this, as DCB said, it's
Right.
bossy. It tells me
Yeah.
when, Maureen, this is the time now. And of course, it's dependent on the weather. For
Yes.
those of you that do come up on my panel, just to let you know, I have sent you the link in your emails. So unlimited plan is
set it all up now for me and hold my hand like, let's go out to the garden, Carol. What do you think about this plant here? And then how about starting these annuals here? And then let's go put them into seed time. Okay. I just need that person in my life. Okay. I just want to be like the kid learning. Okay, we'll do that. That sounds like a good idea.
It's that late night thing where you just go, I'm just going to go spend a little bit of time because once, like I said, it's mostly really intuitive. And it's like, I put in there, I put broccoli and I went, the kind I have is gypsy, and bang, it brought it up.
I
So
forgot when you were showing that you were showing like your certain trees, does it give you also like a schedule for them? If you put in, you have certain trees yet? Like I have a Barbados cherry tree. Does it say, okay, it's time to fertilize your Barbados cherry tree? Does it do
I don't
trees?
know if I don't know if it does do trees. I know that those trees are just to block it, but let me just go see if I go add a crop. And now Barbados cherries is that a cherry tree?
It's a acerola cherry. It's that vitamin C cherry. It's a tropical, but you can grow it too. I think Bro can grow it in his zone.
So it does
because
have
J3 has one. J3GS has a Barbados cherry.
It does say husk cherry or ground cherry. Like that's one of the categories, but you could put in the information that you need.
Yeah.
So you would just put that in there, but I'm just going to see if it does.
Okay.
If it does apple,
because those are annuals. Yeah, maybe it'll do like standard. Oh, but that could be a suggestion you make to them. Like, please add trees. Because please add fruit trees. Because we need help with them too.
Yeah, so it's not doing like things like raspberries.
Yeah, there will always still be the pen and paper people, Dave Knight, of course, or pencil and paper.
Yeah, my pianist, he uses a little tiny, and they like, back when blackberries were popular, it would be a blackberry or it would be a blueberry, and he's kept every single one of those teeny tiny books. And I said, one day those are going to be worth something, and you let me know where you're gonna when you kick the bucket.
We didn't see this, Shawnee. Nobody saw that. I'm going to just take it out. Ooh. But first you have to use Marines.
But you can also, but what about just doing the free one? Like just saying where and when you want to, like, you don't have, like, if you're building the calendar's free. That is the ultimate free part.
But does the calendar include that pretty graph? I think she wants like the graphing possibility, or is it one separate from the other?
I think you just don't get the mapping, the physical.
That's what she wants. I knew it. I was like, I think she wants the layout. I had a feeling. Yeah. She knows the calendar. She's a friend of ours.
I know you know the calendar, but you know what? I watched you last night going, I'm gonna, and this is April, this is November, this is July, I don't know. And it would all be in there for you.
Yeah.
It would just tell you what to do. Just tell you what to do, Shawnee.
So can you go through your seed packets and just go, hey, seed time, I'd like to plant this seed packet.
I think you could.
I'm gonna have to look at that some more.
I think you could. So,
I mean, heck,
yeah,
I just got to doing my goals. It's January 4th. So I'm just starting to work on those for the year.
that's
Other
awesome.
people start at the end of the year for the next year. I start
Mhm,
in the next year.
mhm. However you want to do it, Shawnee, you know
Yeah.
what? You do you. No, I'm
That's
not
right. We
saying,
all are different. That's right.
yep. No, and you're good for that. I need the thing to show me
Mm.
and to map it out, help me map it out. And
Yes. Yes. That's coming, I'm sure, Shawnee.
probably,
That's coming.
yeah, they're
Gotta be.
and like they haven't, like they do have the winter cropping,
Mm-hmm.
but they said it is in its infancy because they don't know in your zone, how the weather is, like how much snow you might get or how much
Oh,
rain.
yeah.
Like we get so much rain at this time of year, how much feeding you're going to be doing. So they can't quite
Right.
map it out to say if you plant your winter crops in August, they
Right.
will be ready by, February.
Mm-hmm.
You can't guarantee any of that. So it's like they just said, so know that you're a little bit on your own, but
Yeah.
just that reminder.
Me too, Shawnee. I think that would help. You know what? I think Maureen, you and I need to approach Kevin over at Epic Gardening and tell him that him and Seedtime need to do a deal where they can, scan botanical interest packets too. And
Mhm,
I don't know where does Seedtime get the seeds from? They have their own seed catalog too.
mhm,
Okay, so then maybe they won't want to do
mhm.
that deal. I don't know.
Did I miss larks coming in?
Did she? I missed it. Was it up at the top or where?
I don't know. I because I'm so far behind, but I thought I saw someone say hi, larks.
I want GPS on my John Deere. What which John Deere though? The lawnmower or the tractor or what type of John Deere are we dealing with here at Date Night?
Mhm.
I'd like a John Deere and I'll take either of those two, but I mean it'll look a little ridiculous to have a tractor and an HOA in my
I just
little
want a nice man the nice looking man named John Deere all the time.
oh.
I'm good for that.
Where's little John Deere overalls? Well, looks good in them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's because if he owns John Deere,
Oh, okay. That's good to know. So then, yeah, then maybe him and Kevin need to do a deal and we need to broker it.
mm.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
He's the type actually who could figure all that out, probably bring in the people. I think we need to take care of some.
I agree.
Yeah, I know. But DC, I've got so much leaving upstairs recently, which you can pray for me in that the tech is very much appreciated right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. They're
Um,
already there though. It's like it's too late to kind of be afraid to a certain extent because it's everywhere.
no, but what my concern about it is that um, if your computer fries
Oh yeah,
and you need those physical books, and so I do like the idea that
printing off.
once I can print it off and then
I
I've
like
got
that
it,
too. Yeah.
and then that's my record for like if I like I said I have a lifetime membership to it. I just thought I'll go big guns because I want to have a farm one day and I would like something to help me plant it.
Okay, DC. I
Oh no,
understand.
not at all, not at all. I like
Oh, yeah.
like
Can't
I
explain.
one of the things I don't like is when people are offering the book of knowledge of everything you've ever needed to know and wanted, and it's only $39.95. And I
Hmm.
go, I don't I don't want the digital copy for $39.95. I want the hard copy that might cost me $200, but I want the hard copy that will last forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah.
Unless there's a fire flood or whatever.
Right.
But I want
I got the deal and accidentally clicked the wrong button for one of those books and got
mm,
just the digital copy and still have not straightened that out. I've got to find the digital copy even. I'm just haven't even done that. And I need a good printer. My printer that I got last time is just not, worth its weight at all.
mhm.
Oh, nice. Oh, is that it behind you in the picture? I think so. I have to come over to your channel, Dave, and check you out.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, tech is a wonderful tool, but it's got its limitations, and it does have its, um, you know, good and bad to it. But I love hard copy books
Yeah.
that I can pass down my notes in them. Um, I've got a whole bunch of books that were my great aunt's, and she would always write whatever city she lived in and the year. Oh, yes. Thank you
Yes,
very
yes.
much.
Make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, if you're not a subscriber, you might not be able to get in next time. Just saying, you never know. The hammer might come down.
Yeah. And so in some of these novels that my great aunt read, like I said, it would be the city she lived in the year. But then there's some books that my great grandmother gave to her, and it would be like, to Ruth with love, mom. And so those are little things that are, important to me, that
Right.
as my kids take them, that's your great grandmother,
Exactly.
and there is your great grandmother's writing,
Right.
and in her books. And so
Even my great uncle, we're like card keepers in the family. We're bad about that. And but now I'm grateful I did it, because same thing, found a really nice letter from my great uncle that I didn't even remember corresponding with him and telling him about how Hannah did in like one of her horse shows. And his little shaky hand wrote back to me this nice, beautiful letter. Like, it was near the end of the time when he was writing letters. So yeah, you're right. That part is, yeah, we can't let that go away, because those things are just precious.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, wonderful.
It just said congrats on, so somebody actually went ahead and
Yay!
congrats on referring your first person to Seedtime.
Awesome.
Here's your I get $5 of free seed credit.
I wonder if that was gardening warrior back in the, or if that was Sean. Speak up or forever hold your peas.
No, it's okay. I'm just
your peas. No. That is so awesome, Shawnee. I had very little from my dad in his notebook. His other notebooks, I don't know what happened to them. I hope my brother has them, if he kept any.
Wow, that is so cool.
That's a lovely, lovely thing to have.
DC's got his grandmother's. Whoops, we both clicked
I
it.
was just going to click. You want to get it? Go ahead.
He says, I have my grandmother's cookbooks. That is it's so good.
Yep.
And
go ahead.
I think I don't know if my mom's, the one cookbook, it was a Betty Crocker one. It was just in pieces. I don't know if she still has it, but I know that I've gotten one of her. It wasn't her. It was one that she got, later in life, and it's still, but it's like, I just look at that. Okay. So it started there.
Right.
Now I hang on to it, and I pass it, and I pass it.
I've got my mom's. I think that my great grandmother gave it to her, but I'm not absolutely positive. Same kind of thing. But it was it was printed in the 1940s, and before that, I think it was printed in the later 1800s. So yeah, I'm grateful for that too.
Yeah,
and like that, I have to be very careful with the pages. It's just so old and been used so much, the binding and everything.
Yeah. So back to the Seedtime. I like shiny things. And I do feel like this is going to be something that's going to help me move forward, of when to garden, because it's all laid out there. Because I go and I start, I know Shawnee, what she was doing is she was organizing, here's her April indoors and here's her April outdoors. And I do basically the same. I'll put them in an elastic with a sticky note on them and go February. And then that's all my Februaries, and then March. And then as we start going out. What I find is I find that I don't always plant everything that's in those groups. And then sometimes they don't get back into their little cassettes. And so how I'm looking at this is that I can just go, okay, I need to have this, this, and this. And I just go pull those, it's like, it's March 3rd. I need to go get those things and take them out. And then Maureen, take them and put them back in their cassette.
Yeah. Right? Oh, that's cool, Miss Sharon.
Oh, wow.
That's really great.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Four generations of tools.
That's
Oh,
great. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure my cultivar is my grandfather's too. And then I had a cultivating hoe because it had the prongs on one side and the hoe on the other side. I am looking for that. Please pray that it shows up. I'm praying that my husband did not throw it out because it snapped and I'm missing the metal part.
mm,
And he doesn't know better. Like he would just
mhm,
think it's broken and not realize
mhm,
it's,
mhm.
still usable. You just have to screw off the piece and get another handle.
The hydro and aquaponic videos. Well, if you can connect with Mike, Mike's
Yeah.
Chaotic Gardening, he's
Mhm.
one of our hydroponic kings in the
Yep.
world.
He knows about aquaponics too because I've seen him in the side chat talking about it. Him and GT really know their stuff.
Mm.
Grandfather's silver razor. Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
Is it a straight razor? Or is it the safety one? I have one of my dad's safety razors. I used to just slice up my legs with it as a teenager.
Oh, that's always fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, it
Yeah,
is
I
a straight
think
razor.
that you brought, I mean, that's a great thing to bring to everybody to show them because some of us are not naturally organized.
Mm-hmm.
I was at one time in my life. I don't know what happened. Not super, but once I became a wife and a mom, I got really organized. So,
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to
yeah.
be.
Yeah, you have to be.
But in this day and age, there is so many more. I've got to spin this plate and then I got to spin this plate.
Right.
Oh, and don't forget that plate. And hey,
Stuff
someone
coming
just asked me to do this plate back here. And
in.
so I'm,
Right.
hey, buy a sugar.
How about you? Yeah, we've got stuff coming at us constantly from every direction in this
And there's
day
just
and age.
so much, you get so inundated.
Mhm.
So that's what I was saying in regards to seed time. So I
Oh,
do like shiny things, but I'm really hoping that I'm going to actually use this item,
right.
continue to use it. So we can check in with me in the fall and go,
Yeah,
how did it go, Maureen? Did it help you
right.
stay more organized and tidier? And,
And did the cultivation, were they on point with their cultivation, telling you now's the time to feed? Did you notice a difference compared to when you would be feeding?
right. Well, I just would automatically feed like that once a week sort of thing. But they do get into talking about soil and things like that as well. So
Yeah,
how to, improve on soil.
right.
So um
Here's the question. Oh, she
is
answers
there
it
a
for
list of crops included with your upgraded subscription? The list of included crops is the same on the free and paid subscription, but the upgraded plan, you can add any custom crop.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. So you have to upgrade to do that. Okay.
I don't, yeah, see, so because I just have the main one and I put in like why garlic wasn't in there. It's like,
Yeah, that's weird.
it had garlic chives,
Huh.
but not garlic.
Are they including any perennials in that list that you have in the regular plan, or is it just all annuals? Like, are there any biannuals in?
Leeks are biannuals,
Okay.
so they were in there.
Well, then why wouldn't garlic be there? That's weird.
Yeah. Well, again, that would be something if I was in the group, I would find out.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's business. That's right. Always wanting us to upgrade a little more, just a little more.
yeah, there, like when I watched the demo, it was being put on by the people who had designed it. It wasn't
Hmm.
wasn't a
Right.
schmarmy
Sure.
salesman, right? Hey, I want to buy, you want to buy. Um, and it is a new program.
Mhm.
I think it's been out longer than when I first signed up for it,
Yeah.
but it's always going to be changing and growing and
Yes.
trying
Yeah.
to be um,
And
a
it's
little
their
bit.
business, right, that they're setting up. They don't have a second buyer yet, like sometimes happens. And then we see things change. But for right
Mhm.
now, it is what it is. And it's pretty great.
Like for, well,
Pretty great
even like I
for what
said, the
you get.
free version,
Yeah.
for somebody who's brand new to gardening, it's like, okay, here's when you're gonna go and do
Right.
what you need to do, and
Yeah. Because the packets don't always get it right. And like Shawnee
No.
said too, you also have to compare it to what your extension service says. And then I think with gardening, we're always experimenting. I
Yeah.
think gardeners have this like artsy scientific thing going on. It's like a cross between the two
Yeah.
mindsets. And it's just, you never feel like I've arrived. You're
Mhm.
always experimenting. There's always another plant to try and plant and then push your zone and then do,
Mhm.
make your soil better. And
Mhm. Or
yeah.
your friend, on her live puts out this really cool looking seed packet, which you didn't write down, which you should have wrote down. But now
You
you're
got
going
to
to have
go
to go
watch it again.
back, go watch the live, so you can go, oh, it's that. But there was a few that she kept doing,
Oh, yeah.
and so then there's
Shawnee.
those. You go, I
Mhm.
want to try that, and I want to try this. Um,
Yeah.
adding them to them, but also you have to take into consideration, which my big learning curve this past year was,
Mhm.
pay attention to what the weather is, especially the nighttime
Yeah.
temperature.
Yeah.
If they are still being really low, you're not going out and planting, Maureen.
I
Stay indoors. Stay
Yeah.
indoors.
That's why I've been really concerned, like this week at least. I was like, "Oh, it's getting cooler." And then I'm like, it's kind of getting too cool. I don't want to really get out there and plant anything in case we also get rain with that cool. And my tropical plants don't like that and stress out. They stress out already when you put them in the ground. I don't need more stress on them and to, really lose a plant.
Mhm.
But I did go out there today. I noticed my mulberry dropping leaves because it wants to go into dormancy, but flushing out in fruit at the same time. And I'm like, "You're not dying. I know it might feel like it.
I
It's
am
okay.
dying.
I'm
Eat the
dying.
food.
I'm dying.
Let me go
Let
to
the
sleep. Sleep.
let me have many children." But yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I'm like, "You're okay. You're gonna be okay. Stop fruiting so I can trim you back." Because
Mhm.
I feel guilty when there's all this fruit. Like, oh, I gotta let it turn purple.
Mhm. Yeah, their
It's
free version seems pretty good
Yeah.
as for like for what you're gonna get. But again, if I recall correctly, and I could be making this story up.
Right.
So it's a family based business where you got the dad who has been farming and gardening,
Yeah.
and then you get the kind of brainy high tech son in law that comes in, or maybe it was even his son, and that's where this kind of came into and whatnot. I do have to go back to this question here. So, Shawnee, are you asking me this question? Is there a list?
No, she answered it. She
Okay.
said
Well,
answer A, list
oh,
of.
I'm so glad somebody's paying attention, Carol.
Yes, I'm sometimes
Well, you
worthy
said
of
it.
this.
And I
I'm
mean, I
sometimes
was.
worthy of this position, other times
Mhm,
not so much
mhm.
to help you out.
Today,
Sometimes
at
I'm no help at all.
this very moment, yes.
Oh, yay.
So the list of included crops is the same on the free and paid subscriptions, but with the upgrade plan, you can add any custom crop. Now I understand the question and the answer.
So I
That's
wonder how much they would
brilliant.
charge you to upgrade your plan if you're bringing in new customers.
Oh, I bought the lifetime.
But I mean, is the lifetime so can you go in and you were able to put in your garlic or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you,
Uh-huh.
okay. I got
No,
confused on
yeah,
that
no,
one. Okay.
I just was like, why isn't there garlic in here? Yeah, no, and so I bought the lifetime because hey, L triple G, Merry
How
Christmas,
are
Happy New
you?
Year.
Good to see
I
you.
I I just thought I'm just gonna buy it outright
Mhm.
because hey, I got $14,000 that I can spend on this thing. And not really, okay, just so you know. It was more expensive than what it would be for everybody in the US. But
Of course.
and also it's like as they grow the company, I just thought I'm on the ground level here. It's costing me this much, and it's never going to cost me more.
Yeah.
But I will always get the upgrades. So I just thought I'd rather do that than pay. Could I afford it? No.
Yeah.
I'm probably still paying for it right now. So it probably is $14,000 because of the interest.
Yeah. DC, we do have winter, but we haven't had it. So I think it's confused that we're getting like a day here, a day there.
Mm,
And then this week it's like that too. It's like one day it's warm, one day it's a little cool. It doesn't know what to think, but this is the time it knows this is the time of year you drop your leaves and you go into dormancy and don't make much
mhm.
expectation of rain. And it decides I'm just going to make fruit instead. Yay. And make my owner Water me more.
Oh, I thought maybe you were I thought maybe you were gone there, Mr. Broke Farmer.
Mr. Broke
So
Farmer.
you're still there. I sent you the link, so you can come on up and come and get on your soapbox and tell me what we're gonna do this January.
Looking at that picture.
Yeah, isn't that a good idea? You know, I come up with great ideas. I have had brilliant ideas and never rolled with it.
Or I completely forget them right after I have them because I didn't write it down and put it in a place where I'll see it again. Yes, I am pruning for height because it's the Illinois dwarf, but I may have gotten the genetics for the Illinois instead. So it wants to be a real tree, not a dwarf tree. It wants to be huge. So it's trying to take over my jackfruit. It's trying to take over my bananas. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up taking cuttings from it broke and just moving it completely out of that area. I'm going to cut it down before I can't anymore.
Yeah. Well, DC, I wasn't always. So I'll go back to that. DC, I wasn't always on screen, so I wasn't seeing. And I thought I knew that he was in here, and then I thought, oh, I think he maybe left it. But it's like, no, he's still here. FYI, you can add a succession to a crop so that the calendar includes that.
Oh, cool.
What does that mean, actually?
Your succession crop, you can put that in. And I don't know, I guess you just add the succession, like you want 2 of that crop and it'll
tell
you when
that's how it is. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big warm happy new year to Broke Farmer. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year. Thank you, Maureen, for allowing me on your hey Carol, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Broke?
I asked the question, but I was heading out to go to my email, to come up. So I didn't hear the rest of the answer. I'm just always curious on how people That's my thing.
I was talking to How to Garden, and I told him because I had gotten some other mulberry cuttings from him. This one was one that I've had for quite a while that I bought, and it's supposed to be the Illinois dwarf. And he said, well, some of the Illinois also were sold under Illinois dwarf, and they're not dwarf varieties. Like they don't have the genetics for it. They weren't hybridized, I guess, out. I don't know, but mine just wants to take over the whole area. It does not. Even when I trim it back, it's still like, I want to go 20 feet in the air and 20 feet around. This is all my space. Oh,
but that's good if you don't have a dwarf mulberry, because dwarf mulberries only live 15 years, 10 years, 10 to 12 years, but a full size mulberry will live up to 50 years.
Oh, okay. That's a positive.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the stage, Storms. Woo!
Hey.
Happy New Year, Storms.
Yeah.
Hey,
What
bro.
up, Storm?
You looking good, bro. You all right?
Yeah, my hair is size of hair. I'm feeling pretty good.
Both of you have no hair.
Don't worry about no hair. I don't have to mess with it.
I have hair. I'm sorry.
This is glued in. I don't have any hair either. Look at.
I know. Wouldn't you freak out if Maureen and I both just moved our?
Look at that. Oh, well, if I keep doing that kind of looks like it.
It's getting there. I don't know.
Looking pretty bald.
I don't know. I got my big forehead. My forehead.
Yeah. So, Maureen, I don't even know how to ask this question. The seeds that I sent you took 2 months to get there, right?
Yikes.
Do you know the workaround that where did I put seeds on the package and I shouldn't have put seeds and they checked it?
Probably. If you did that, they probably did. That's an agricultural thing they'll check it.
I can't remember if I put seeds on the package though.
I can't either, and for some reason I feel like I saved the package because it had your address on it, and I wanted to be able to send back.
Yeah.
So, but there's part of me goes, oh, I wouldn't even know where to start to look for it. But
I'm just making sure because I'm starting to send everybody seeds, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people in Canada, and I didn't know if it was a better way to do it where it wouldn't take so long.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure.
Right.
Maybe don't put the. I don't know that you put. I kind of don't feel like you did put seeds on.
I don't think
it.
I
Oh,
do.
here's a good
No.
question. Can you use FedEx from America to Canada? Would that be
Oh yeah,
fine?
for $50,000, sure.
Yeah, probably like 50. Yeah. Lowest
50,
7.
60,000.
Yeah. The envelope's
I
probably
usually I
7.
just go to the post office
Yeah.
Yeah.
and send them. I didn't. Would it be cheaper to take it to FedEx? I don't know.
No, because you're now delivering a parcel.
Yeah.
And they'll
As soon as
really.
as soon as it gets, as soon as it moves into their hands, even if it's an envelope, it's still a parcel, right?
Right.
Or you could look at FedEx, but
I don't know. I got a FedEx down the street.
so you just go ask them. I want to send this envelope about this size to Canada. Are you going to start me as a package, or are you going to just let me be a?
I'm definitely gonna do that. I gotta pass by it tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, and I started Caesar Day, Maureen.
Oh,
Yay.
is it? Are you?
Hey.
Is it time, or is it not too early for you?
Well, most seeds say 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date. My estimated frost date is March the 24th. So if I start today, factor in max 2 weeks germination, and make middle of January, then February, and then March, and it turns out a week after, and I got 5-inch bootstrap farmer little cups, trays, pots, whatever.
Yeah.
So that give it enough room to get 2 months worth of growth, and I can plant them straight out.
Look at this.
Wow.
That's awesome.
What Mike's
Nice.
saying.
I am a plant nerd. I am.
Wow. There you are.
I look, when a seed package say 6 to 8 weeks, I figure out my last frost date,
Mhm.
and then I factor in. I split the difference between 7 and 14, and I say 9 days, and I start counting backwards, and then I check how rapidly the plant grows. Like a tomato grows faster than a bell pepper, and you start factoring all those, and you're doing the math. It comes out to I should start my seeds right now,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's going to warm up quick in Georgia. I'm pretty
but
sure.
not all my seeds, just small seeds. You don't start large seeds on the inside, and I know some people do with shorter growing time,
Mhm.
but I have a long growing time. So
Mhm.
in a large seed, I direct sow all those. I only start small seeds on the inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm
long
excited
answer.
because according to my Seedtime, I'm actually gonna the week after next, I'm gonna start my onions. I'm gonna start all my onions.
Wow.
And you know what? I lied on
And
YouTube, y'all. That's my
You
big
what?
lie. Big lie. I said I would never grow onions again, but my wife, before I start planting, I asked my wife, is it something particular you want me to grow, or just the same thing I did last year? And she said, I want onions. And I was like, I said I wasn't gonna grow onions no more. So my bad, YouTube.
I'd like to stay married.
Yeah, you got overruled. They'll understand. I
Yeah.
get it. There's
No, I don't care. I lie, but I don't care.
Minnesota is a border. Yeah, that was crazy because you border Canada that they charged you that much just to go over the line.
Yeah.
And Mike,
That's crazy.
I want to send you some seeds to see something. I want to see, can I send you a seed in Minnesota that you could, a watermelon? I want to send you a watermelon seed that's short, that don't take as long to develop, to see can you grow it in Minnesota.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
I think it's a 65-day watermelon. I got a lemon drop watermelon.
Mm.
I'm gonna be right back. I have to go get some floss, and but you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, I hate
I'll be right back.
Floss?
Yeah, she said it. She said,
Yes, floss. Got a little
Floss.
floss right here. Got a floss. Floss.
Okay.
you know
Floss.
that feeling when it's just like
It's gonna sit there, and I'm gonna go
suck it out
all night and bug
I'm
myself.
alive.
I just took it to come out. Pause, but
Total.
I mean,
Right.
a lot of pause storm, but I'm just, you know what I mean. But on the front, yeah, I'm starting seeds. And this is my thing too. If you do have a short growing season,
Mm-hmm.
start a little early. Get you some 1 gallon pots. They're practically giving them away at feeding seed store, and
Mm-hmm.
start the season in 1 gallon on the indoor on the inside. It gives you more room to grow your plant, so your plant can get bigger. And when it's time to plant out, you got a full size plant you plant in the garden. So
Nice.
I mean, even if you got a longer last frost date, go ahead and start the seeds, man. And the biggest thing with that, if some of your seeds don't germinate, it gives you more time to replant them. Once you wait to the last minute and your seeds
Right.
don't germinate, then you got to go buy starts. And starts are ridiculous high. Well, I got some cheap ones, but for the most part, they're pretty expensive.
I remember watching a gardener and them talking about that. What is that? There's like a buzzing. The direct sow to having starts on hand, like doing starts, and that was what he was saying. He was like, well, if those fail, you don't have any backup. But if you've done your own starts, then you might have some backup starts that you can plug in. If those, like if you're just sowing, direct sowing like I do, I direct sow, and those seeds are crap now, or like the genetics are bad. You have nothing. You have to, like you said, go and see if they have those starts at the store, or you have to start over and you might not have enough time for your plant to mature.
And
So
buy your fruit.
he even said it as in keep your own start. Like keep your own start set aside for
Yeah, a lot of people do that. They have a start, what they call a start table outside, and they drop seeds, and something don't work, die, or get, ate up by bugs. They just plop in another plant from the table.
Right.
I think originally T-Nog started it or made it regular, and then people like back to our roots start doing it, and yeah, they got a lot of success doing it.
Yeah, because she's always dropping seeds, and so she would know, like, if this fails, then
Yeah, I don't drop seeds in winter at all.
Okay.
I mean, I'm dropping them on the inside, but I mean direct sowing. I don't direct sow in the seeds in the winter.
Well, down here in the tropics, you can do annuals in the winter usually, but
Yeah, this is y'all best growing time, ain't it?
yeah, it is, and I haven't been, but yeah, not lemongrass, lemon balm, or mints and stuff are now. Otherwise, it's like it just gets really hot really fast now here. I mean, it is the tropics, but I mean, it's worse. The heat is much worse down here than it's been ever. I would say I've been here most of my life. The last 5 years, we haven't had much of a winter.
I think I'm gonna have to drive down to Florida to get a mango tree. Buying them online is ridiculous, and you can't get them in Georgia. Where I live at, I can't find them in Georgia.
There's yeah.
I think I'm gonna end up getting some kind of mango, Glen mango, or I think an orange sherbet or something
the
like
orange
that.
sherbet is delicious. So
Yeah.
good. It's a good one to get if you can get it. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get it around here.
Yeah. No, we have them down here. I don't know if she sold out on. There's Truly Tropical, but also if you're hooked in with what's his name, Orlando Gardner, he has all his mangoes in big pots that he grows in his backyard.
Yeah, I mean I know Orlando Gardner, but does he sell mango?
He would know who's near him, so you don't have to come down this deep unless you are planning on taking a trip with the family. I mean, it's a 7-hour drive for me to get from my house out of Florida. It takes 7 hours, and that's a straight shot up 95.
Oh no, I think
you're a long state. I'm trying to save you some driving time to get to the mango. He might know, like Central, where's the place to go for if they have mangoes. I think I'm
6 hours from Orlando.
Yeah,
I want to say 6 hours or something like that.
I'm about 2 and 2 and 45, 2 hours 45 minutes from Orlando.
Yeah, I mean that's my last. I mean I got some more fruit trees that I got coming, but mango is the last thing on my bucket list, and there's no such thing as a cold-hearted mango, so I'm gonna have to baby it a whole bunch.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I mean, there are some that you can push them a little bit more, but even I made the mistake of I got one that doesn't do so well in my little spot of South Florida, and it does better. And they were saying actually more towards Central, and that is the peach cobbler mango. And now I want to go get the other one, what you just said.
Yeah, I think the most common is the Glen, if
It
I'm
is.
not wrong.
It's a good mango. It's the
So I'm
most
thinking if it's the most common, it's probably more hybridized than other mangoes.
it's just been around longer. That's for sure. It's one of those ones that's been around longer. The orange sherbets and them are more of a newer
back.
hybridization.
Oh, isn't it pretty?
It's so pretty.
There, you can see it.
Oh, okay, CR. Good. Thank you for telling us.
Is that liquid?
It's orange juice.
Oh, I was
Just some
totally.
orange
Oh,
juice.
okay. Let me put my beer down.
A little orange juice
It's orange juice.
and some clear stuff. It looks like.
It's orange juice.
Okay.
With
We're
liquor.
talking about that lying on YouTube.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year! I just have tea. Chink.
Yeah, we'll just
Chink.
ching ching.
Message received.
Storm, what did you say you drinking, Storm?
What are you drinking, Storm?
Do what?
What's in your cup?
I'm drinking water.
Oh,
That's good for you.
Water.
This is Saint Germain. Saint Germain, a little Asti or no, some sort of sparkling thing, orange juice, and then a big orange flower in it because it's going to keep it cold.
and you know what? I find out a lot of places around where I live at have agave plant, and I know that agave has something to do with liquors. I'm not sure.
My internet's
Agave is the plant of tequila.
So, do you make tequila out of it, or is it an additive to tequila?
I think they ferment the heart of the agave is what it is. You watch them and they just chop the crap out of it and they have the heart, and then that's what they use in the fermentation process. Is that the base of the plant, the heart of the plant.
Okay, I'm gonna go get one.
Well, let's try it. Hey.
Yeah,
I will take some tequila.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know people who can make wine and liquor and moonshine and everything else. So, yeah, that's what I
I've seen
need to
that
know.
video too. I think DC. That's how I knew. I saw that video. Them working out there. Sorry. Are you going up to? It's orange juice. Just orange.
It is. It's just orange juice. It's some orange juice. Family show.
We had a huge agave when we moved in here, and I didn't really know what it was, but they're lethal. Like and the survival situation with an agave, the very end, the tip you can use as a needle. You rip it apart out of there, gentle enough. You come out with a string from the fiber of the plant. So they're
amazing.
Yeah, I was told you can make rope out of it too. The inside.
Yes, you can. Yep.
So back to seeds, because I know you always like to talk about seeds. So, bro,
yes.
Do you still want a blue Hubbard squash seed from me?
Ooh.
I got some now.
You don't have any Canadian ones, though.
This is true. This is very true.
Hybridize it.
We just cooked up, like we didn't cook the biggest one, but we cooked up one like this. Marissa cut it in half and roasted it. And then when she lifted it up, it stayed in a perfect mound, and it's super smooth and creamy.
Ooh.
Very similar like sweet potato.
Wow.
I'll tell you what I am looking for. I started seeds, and the only cherry tomato seeds I have were the black cherry and the sweet 100, which everybody had.
Mm-hmm.
I grew sun gold last year, which was delicious. I'm out of sun gold seeds, and I want a really good tasting cherry tomato.
Yeah. So I have one that's called a sweetie cherry. And it is proprietary to British Columbia, the province that I live in. And so it is not a cherry tomato you can get anywhere. So, and I know that I got like the last packet from this guy, and he said, "Save these seeds because you will not be able to find them." So I will send you some of those.
Ooh.
I know, it is called sweetie cherry, but I found that it was super flavorful.
Mhm.
And that,
Yeah.
Barry, are you looking for some cherry tomatoes, sir?
You know me, I love tomatoes. I don't care what they are.
Okay.
Indigo cherries.
Never heard of them.
Me either.
I found, Carol, do you remember 2 years ago, the little yellow ones that I grew? And they came
Oh
from,
yeah, they were like a yellow bell. The little
yeah,
yellow
they
bells.
came from the grocery store, and they actually grew. They didn't grow very well, but they grew.
Yeah,
So
they're good.
I found those.
Now,
cool.
if you look for just production, the Barry's Crazy 8 cherry tomatoes, they grow in clusters of 8. So, but I just felt like it just tastes like a cherry tomato. I mean, it wasn't nothing spectacular.
Oh, Miss Sharon says she's got the sweetie cherry tomato seeds. It might be a different one.
I don't know, but I want the one from Maureen and the one from you, Michelle. You know how we do. It's January. It's Seedmas. Miss Sharon.
Seedmas. Very Seedmas. You said Barry's Crazy?
Yeah, Barry's Crazy Tomatoes.
Large cherry is great. That's the name of it? Large cherry?
Oh, that's a new person.
Yes, hi.
Michelle, 17. Welcome. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Yes, hashtag Merry Seedmas.
Yes, Merry Seedmas.
Chocolate cherry? I've never had a chocolate cherry.
No. So Broke, you sent me, and it is on my list. Once I see it, I will remember. But it was I just was saying it to me as I was flossing my teeth. You gave me the not as cruise shop cringe no cruise shop. So I'm making sure I plant those this year.
They are delicious.
Yeah,
delicious.
Yeah, Kusha. But somebody was mentioning Candy Roaster,
delicious,
which I don't have any of those, and then Honey Nut Squash,
delicious.
Yeah, I think this is from the last time we were talking, because that one tastes like sweet potatoes. Because I have a hard time with getting sweet potato slips. Like I don't know what it is.
You and me both.
You gotta have my climate. Tropics. They love the tropics. And
last year I just planted a sweet potato in the ground and just let it.
Yeah, they like Georgia and Florida. They love our 2 states. We're sorry.
But it's hot. It's way hotter here, so yeah, it's
super hot in Georgia. Yeah.
Nobody likes a bragger, Carol.
I'm sorry. I can't grow a lot of the stuff you guys can grow. I mean, I can grow it, but a very short term, and then it just fries in the sun. They're like, "Hey, that plant looks so healthy and good," and I walk out the next day, and it's like, why is it melted into the ground?
And all seeds have 2 or 3 different names. If you run across some called pink banana boat squash, that is the same as candy roaster squash.
Okay.
So just if you see them somewhere.
Yeah.
All I heard was squash. I love squash. I don't care what it is.
Very Crazy is a monster.
I have that one. I have it, and I don't think I've ever put it out because I got so frustrated with tomatoes down here because we have a heck of a time with the hawk moths and their lovely hornworm larvae.
So Barry, is it just that you because you go, I love tomatoes, I love squash. So should I just send you a variety of seeds?
Yeah, I mean, I love vegetables.
Okay, so any
and whatever he throws outside grows. Oh, I'm sorry, Barry. Go ahead. You love vegetables. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I don't know if it's StreamYard or my internet, but I'm getting like every once in a while I get bits and pieces where it breaks up. So
yeah,
I don't know if it's doing on my end too, or
I think it's your end. I'm hearing the buzzing coming from your corner. Like feedback.
Yeah,
So it
Yeah,
might be.
I love buttercup squash and I love the kabocha, and those two grow very, very well here. And then of course, like I've got in my larder right now, I have a watermelon, a whole bunch of kabocha squash. I still have the giant blue Hubbard squash, like it's still in there. I think I still got some butternut, lots of spaghetti squash. That one was a bit ridiculous for me. It's like, okay, maybe don't plant that many plants. And and I think I planted 5.
How long
You
can
go,
you keep watermelons for? You just said watermelon. Is it a watermelon squash or is it watermelon
it's a watermelon.
from your garden?
Yeah.
And it's still good? They don't like ferment in their skin after a while up there? Shoot.
No, it's in a cold environment.
How long do they keep up there for in your
Mm,
cold like
It's
larder?
probably almost done.
Okay.
Like if I don't get it eaten,
Okay.
it's going to be done.
Yeah, and
Wow.
something that just for me, I don't know about anybody else. Sweet potatoes grow better in a grow bag for me where I live at.
Okay.
But regular potatoes, DC say he was having a problem with them.
Mhm.
In a raised bed, they grew great for me.
Okay.
But white potatoes didn't grow that good in a
Yeah.
grow bag for me. So I don't know if that'll help.
I don't like white. I use yams instead of white potatoes because I
Mhm.
just don't like bothering with the white potatoes.
I'm
Same-
about the same
And
thing
taro. Go
with
ahead.
with
Sorry.
with you, Broke, is that when I grew the sweet potatoes in a container, I don't know if and it was black, so I don't know if that also helped to attract a lot of sun, so it made it very warm.
Yeah.
But my potatoes just in ground, they do fine. And I put my potatoes in middle of March, and I do 2 croppings of potatoes.
But and I have a whole bunch of white potatoes that sprouted on me. So
Mhm.
you always say those ones you're gonna plant. But I'm thinking we
Why?
need a whole lot more sweet potatoes than white potatoes, and I
Yeah.
always get huge sweet potatoes. So
Mm,
I might give away some of those sweet potato sprouts because I
mm.
guess my wife bought a bag of white potatoes and all of them sprouted. So I
Okay.
have all those plus the ones I saved in the shed to replant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think I'm growing that many.
And
I
that's
got
your
you.
white
Yeah, I
that's
have
your
the
white
same
potatoes
problem.
though, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
and they don't get huge. I get a bunch of white potatoes, but they ain't huge. They
Mm.
look like the little Yukons that you get at the grocery store.
Yeah, I had some of my whites were about that big, but each year they're getting bigger every year. They're doing better, the ones that I'm doing. But it's the sweet potatoes I just like, and I would love to grow. Like I'll get, I think I had one maybe about this big, but most of mine it's like, oh, well, the one I did grow, I think it was about the size of my baby finger. I go, yay, I got one.
I
Yay.
think it's your environment more than what you're doing. I
Mm,
just think sweet potatoes grow better in the South.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't think they grow that
yeah,
way where you live at.
Yeah.
Like
whatever.
squash grows better for you than it does for us.
Yes. They we'll get all the funguses among us on the squashes that you won't get. We'll get that powdery mildew so easy down in the south because of our
Mm.
the way
But
it
what
is.
you do, Maureen, is put them on the south end of your property. Then you could grow them in the south and they'll do better.
Yeah, kind of.
Like I didn't get but 2 kombucha squash the whole year, and
Mm.
I worked. It was my first time growing it, so I wanted to make sure it was ready. Left it out there too long, and bugs was in it by the time I got to it. So
Oh,
Okay, so what are speckled butter beans? Who's got speckled butter beans for Miss Sharon?
that depends on what you call speckled butter bean because I have Christmas pole lima beans, and those are purple with white stripes through them. I can show you the bean. What I did? Hold on.
um,
And I don't know,
yeah.
L Triple G, are you still here, darling?
Well, they look like pinto beans without the spots.
Speckled butter beans.
So where do
Yeah,
they come
usually
up
they
with the
don't
name
do that.
speck?
Do you see? Sometimes they'll just
Oh,
run
okay.
when it's regular potatoes.
All right, never mind. They're showing them cooked, so no, they wouldn't have speckles if they're cooked.
All right.
Right.
I don't know which one she's talking about, but
Nights here.
this is the Christmas pole
There they
lima
are.
bean.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
okay.
Pretty.
And it's white and purple. I don't know if that's what she's
Yeah, it's
talking about.
not picking up the purple. It's picking up the dark. I can see that it looks almost black and white in the lighting. Yeah, do the like you're one of those girls putting on makeup. And this is lipstick I'm using.
You see the white stripe through it?
Yeah, that's cool.
The black part is really purple. Yeah, Miss Sharon, it's called Google Christmas pole lima beans, and they are weak producers. I've been
Oh.
growing them for 3 years. They don't grow up for crap.
Mm.
Mm.
I get like maybe 5 or 6 pods off it. It's not worth growing. I mean, I haven't grew enough to taste them yet.
This is so cute. Yes, Diva, I'm still here.
Oh.
But look at this, the next one. I am receiving all seeds.
Because
I'm open for business.
if
Send
it's
them
a
all.
raised seed I got,
I'm
my
sorry.
first few pods or whatever is just for seeds. Because I don't know if I could get them again or
Right.
if I can afford them again. So the first 2 years I grew that, I just collected seeds. I haven't even ate it yet.
Mm. So you don't know if it's good. Okay.
As far as easy like beans and stuff, but I've never made them as beans, and I wondered if you could. Those long beans, the asparagus beans, grow like wild here. If I put those in my soil, they're not my favorite either. That's why I wondered if you could use the beans themselves like a bean. Because I was like, oh, I got a
But
lot of
you don't let the bean mature before you pull them though.
what?
What is? That's a
No.
speckled
This is
black eyed
called
peas.
No, this is called a Jacob cattle bean.
Oh, interesting.
See, these beans and stuff have so many different names. I don't.
Right. That's when you have to go into the Latin and
Maureen, there's a link.
classes. Sorry. What, Barry?
There's a link in private chat. It's got the speckled butter beans. Pretty good look
Okay.
at them.
Okay.
Honestly, that's the first time I've heard of those. So that's a new one.
5,000-year-old
Cave beans. What?
Did you see LGG would love the Hubbard?
Yes, I do have you down, LGG. I do have you down here for the blue Hubbard squash. So I do have you down on my list of.
I'm laughing with you, girl. That was awesome.
She said it's a green and brown one. So
I am
that's not
here
the
to
one I got.
accept.
I
Okay,
love
I'm
it.
going to bring this one up here.
Okay.
And so we have the Jackson Wonder speckled bush lima bean. So it's a
What?
lima
Fava
bean.
beans. David Gore. Hey,
David Core with crop.
good to see you, David Gore. Oh,
You
I
know I
see
love
how it
the
is.
bean.
Can you bring it up? Because they got hints of purple in it, don't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to make it's full screen here so we can
Speckled lima
and see if I
bush
can.
beans.
No, that's
make
something completely different.
Yeah. Well, what when you made them, what did they cook up like? You didn't make them at all yet?
No, I haven't harvested enough to cook.
Okay.
I've got 3 beans. Every year I get a bean. I'm going to put it aside. One
I
day
mean-
I'm going to have a whole bunch of beans. I'll have 5 beans. I'll cook them.
Put them in the mason jar. Put it in the mason jar.
I started out with 5 beans that Farmer Q sent me. 3 of them didn't even make it. The 2 that did make it, I got, I think I ended up with 5 or 6 beans at the end of the year. So I said that's not enough to eat. So I saved that seed. So I planted half of those, and now I think I'm up to 10. So maybe I can eat beans this year. I don't know.
You might.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Okay,
those
Miss
ones.
Sharon, you want to drop the link if you found them, because then we can put it up.
And
And
then
I'm-
if somebody has them,
I'm pretty sure all these taste like butterbean.
Maybe.
I don't want to bust nobody's bubble, but I'm pretty sure they all just taste like butterbean. They just look
Remember
good.
Would
the
it-
one on.
well, wouldn't it like? Do you guys do pinto beans?
I
Like
love
I do.
pinto beans, but I've not grown them yet.
Don't
I
look
like
at
Yeah.
all beans on rice, all beans.
I
But
just
I'm-
Butterbean,
I
whatever.
digest them better.
trying to
than
get
the-
it so that it would be focused on it better.
Yeah, I grow them. I grow them every year.
You grow pintos?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, they're fun. I mean,
Are they viney? How do they grow? What's their growing habit?
uh,
Or are they
they're
bushy?
kind of viney.
They're kind of viney.
They're kind of
Well,
viney.
these
Mine are,
pin-
but
Yeah, these pintos say they're bush beans
Oh,
for me.
yeah, there's a
And then-
bush bean. I think
okay. There's Miss Sharon's got it, but I don't have
Look,
YouTube
I'll be right
side
back.
open. Can you grab it, Maureen?
I will. Yeah,
Okay.
and then I got these Kentucky Wonder. So this is another green pole bean seed.
Nice.
Where is oh yeah, sorry.
The cost.
I will just go and grab that. But I forgot I was going to change my monetization once once I was finished doing
Doing the seed time. Please do remember to check the seed time link that is Maureen's if you are going to sign up.
Hey,
Use her affiliate link for her, please, and for you, because you get $5 worth of seeds.
$5 worth of seeds.
$5 worth of seeds. It's worth it.
I get the seeds for you, for me. It's all good, all good.
hey, Maureen, let me ask you this: do y'all have fruit tree seeds at y'all feeder seed store
I
in
would
Canada?
Like seeds or plants?
No, fruit tree seeds.
Fruit tree seeds. I think it would depend on the type of seed it was. I would say I've never noticed them myself.
All right, have y'all heard of spider fruit in Canada?
No.
Okay.
What the heck? What's spider?
I don't know. I was somewhere and I watched some video and they was talking about spider fruit. So I ordered it and now I'm thinking, for what I paid for them seeds, is it just normal in other countries and it's just a little more expensive here?
Is it a Buddha's hand that they're calling spider fruit? Or is it is it a Cercropia? Is it the gummy hand fruit?
Yeah, that's what I'm growing right there. Crisp pole lima bean,
Oh,
butter
those
bean.
are pretty.
Oh, that's the one you're collecting.
Yes,
I'm collecting.
one at a time every year until he has a bowl full of beans to eat.
Yeah, and I don't like house. I would never order nothing from house.
So I'll extend our hands out towards Broke and pray for his beans to come.
You gotta
this
send up
year.
some prayers for the beans.
Yes.
Send up
Amen.
prayers up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't put house tool at all.
Mm. So thank you for letting me know, because I've never, Michelle, I've never grown Kentucky Wonder
I have
myself.
those too. Which one do you have? Is it a bush variety or vine?
No, it's a Kentucky Wonder. This is going to be a pole bean.
Pole
Hoo-hoo.
bean. Okay.
yeah, Kentucky Wonder is
I always
usually
forget they're
pole
called pole when they vine. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
pole. Sorry.
I got the Lakeland bush bean. You know, it's bush is in the name. But
Right.
I don't like a whole bunch of vine and peas because I got all other things that vine, cucumbers,
Right.
squash, and all that.
I know.
got
I need
stuff
more
from the
garden furniture, right? For all the vining plants. Like you've got to practically have little garden furniture you go out and you put out in your yard. Like, okay. And then you find another one and it wants to vine. And you're like, I don't have anything for you to go up. Let me put you by this tree. That's what I do.
So
Well,
then,
I wanted.
go ahead, Barry.
Go ahead.
I just want to do what Laura's doing, like, because she's using fence basically.
Yeah,
that's
you can use
being
fence.
supported, which
Right.
room is not a problem for me. I've got plenty of space,
Right.
but I want more control. So
Yeah.
let them vine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, you can use anything. You can do chicken wire and wire them together and make a circle and stuff like that. It's just having to bother to build it all.
Has
I don't.
anybody ever just let them vine on the ground?
I have, yeah, yeah. I
How that
don't.
would work?
The only thing with vines on the ground here is snakes.
I did it last year,
But
and
I
I
have.
I came up with some that were yellow.
Mm, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, that
Yes,
was a thing for me.
climbs up a pole.
Yeah, pole beans or climbing beans
Yeah.
was I don't, and I think it was on a live, and it was one of those things where I had to take a moment and stop because it was like because you go tomatoes are on a vine and they go
Oh,
up.
yeah, we said that one night.
No, tomatoes they grow
Actually,
along
were
the
for the
ground,
ground. That was
and I
mine.
went,
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
No, and you go, of course
Yeah.
they're just like pumpkins, just like squash. It's like
In their growing
what?
habitat. Yeah. Yeah. They want to grow on the ground, and we're the ones making them stand up and
Do you want me
do
to send you some of these, bro?
Woo.
This
What
is
is
the
that?
this is the
Secretary.
Jacob Cattle's baking bush beans.
Oregon.
Yes.
Okay,
I prefer to
I
grow
put that on
Oregon
my
snow
list.
peas in spaces.
I
You
just
know what I just found out today?
What?
huh.
It's two kind of oreganos.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Cuban
Oh,
I
and
have
Greek.
I have it. Do you want Cuban? I have Cuban
No,
oregano. It's
I
very
have
strong.
both. But
Oh,
the
okay.
Cuban doesn't survive below 40,
Yeah.
but the Greek is fine outside in my zone all year round.
Okay.
That is crazy.
But the Cuban one though is totally different than what people know as oregano.
I
It's more
got
like a
it.
succulent. If you have the true Cuban oregano, it's more like a succulent plant and very strong. You do not need much of it. I have a variegated and a regular broke.
I've got two different kinds of oreganos. I've got a light green and then a
Yep,
dark.
that's it.
Oh,
Really
see, I don't
easy
have
to just break
big
it off.
leaves like that.
Yeah, mine
It
has
is
that.
strong.
Very strong.
Wow.
Strong.
They
Yeah,
used to
that's
call, I
beautiful
think
right
there's a
there.
variety too that they call the Vix plant, or that is also known as the Vix plant. I don't
Th-
know why. It doesn't smell totally like Vix, but it's as strong as Vix.
So can I dehydrate it? Is highly edible, no problem with it.
Just
Yeah, of
dehydrate it.
course.
You just, I think, have to use less of it. It's just so potent.
It's strong.
Very potent.
Just wave it over the food.
Yeah, yeah. Just
There, you've got your flavor in.
your essence
Mhm.
bag of white.
That's
right.
yeah, I was reading that.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, thinking one was the bush, was the vine, and then
Yeah.
and the vine on the ground, but no, it was
Mhm.
yeah.
Well,
So
that's how
I pref-
mine ended up on the ground. Was I forgot they were a pole bean, and they just started grounding themselves. So then I took out the string and whatever I had, and I like made this like Charlotte's web towards my plumera tree, and they grew down and over that, like up some small thing I had, like a decoration.
Mhm.
You make do as
Yep.
gardeners. We make do.
Yep, we do.
Fine, that's funny. Yeah, I think a lot of us have done that. DCBs. I'm pretty sure mixed the two, or that's happened.
Yeah, it's like I thought I planted a whole lot of pole beans. Nope.
Yeah, I've seen that, Mike. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I just don't know if some critter will knock it over or hide underneath it.
Well, what I do is I take my bamboo stakes and I'll take 4 of them and just tie them up at the top, stick them into the ground, and now you've got 4, and now you've got a little pyramid that's going to grow, right?
Yeah, like the teepees. I've seen parents do that actually on purpose, like
Yeah.
make a teepee for their kids out of the bean, like the pole beans,
Mm.
that they can, but leave it open on one side that they can go inside like a little fort.
Yeah. My organo is little tiny. They're not big.
We call it Cuban, Mexican. It has, that's the problem. Like Broke was saying, common names are not all common.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Everybody has,
I'm gonna say mine's Canadian oregano.
yeah, there you
Or sorry,
go.
it's Canadian oregano.
Italian and Greek oregano. Yeah,
What
oregano
is
seems to do
Italian
both.
oregano?
Huh?
What is Italian oregano?
I don't know.
That's too
Probably.
much oregano,
It's
dude.
what you put on your pizza. Well, oregano is kind of like mint. There are quite a few varieties from what I understand.
I think. And speaking of mint, man, I gotta find some orange mint
Yes, that's
and
the
it
one.
was
That's one.
pineapple mint,
Hmm.
and I'm done with mint.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why they call it the Vicks plant, because it is used for medicinally.
I almost would wonder if yours, because like the leaves are so big, right?
Mhm. And they're
Um,
thick. They're really juicy,
yeah.
thick. That's
DC
how the
says, my
plant.
limited experience with vine beans versus bush beans. Bush beans seem to ripen more as a bunch, while the vines seem to ripen in small batches. I don't know about that. I just know that I like to pick standing up as opposed to I'm down on the ground picking the damn beans. I don't have to. I don't have to bend when I pick the pole beans. Oh, plan your cut flower
Wow.
garden with Seedtime. Yes, they now have.
Nice.
That's new. Oh, so Shawnee, you're
She's going over there.
you're
Mhm.
playing in the Seedtime world. Yeah, the flowers were just recently added, which is awesome.
I missed that. Who had the lime
Is
mint?
he
Lime?
has
It's a lime mint.
lime mint.
I've never heard of that.
Not me either. I had chocolate mint, and I don't know what happened to it.
I
Or
got
where.
another chocolate mint today.
Oh, I
Ah.
love it. I love the smell of it. I don't know what to use it with.
I got a new nursery. They gave me a big time discount and gave me a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
They go,
Yeah.
let's get him to come back. He'll keep coming back. Here, give him some free stuff. Go, here's some free stuff.
You know what? If a nursery is structured right and you got nice people, you just want to come back.
Yeah.
This the sweetest people, man. They just took me on a tour. And bro, I was there. Me and my buddy was there for like 2 hours. We
Wow.
get to something, we have a whole conversation about it. And you
Mhm.
know, they just end up, hey, you want this? Sure. You want that? Sure.
They
10%
know when they
off?
meet.
Sure.
They know when they meet real plant people, because we do that. We have like our own language and excitement about plants, and then they get excited to see you excited, and it's like,
And you
here.
treat your customers well, and
Yeah, and they will
come
come back.
and they'll
Well,
pay
some
you
nurseries
$50.
say,
Yeah, some people. Well, then they're just like, that's bad customer service.
you ever went to the nursery and they don't, you know more about their plants than they do?
Yeah, that's just a poor.
Yeah, that would be
hire.
Lowe's.
That's a poor hire.
That would be
Yeah.
Lowe's. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, the
Yes.
big box stores are like that.
I mean, the only time they get excited around here is when you pull out cash or your credit card, you know.
They don't really care because they don't have any. Their skin is not in the game. It's not like a small nursery owner, or
No.
or even a larger nursery that it's theirs, and it's not like the big box store.
But it works in your favor if you understand plants because
Mhm.
they don't.
Yeah.
Somewhere like Lowe's, you can go in there and show the manager like 2 dead branches. You say, man, I think this tree is dead. It's got a small percent
Yeah.
live. You know, I'm a gardener. I'll take a chance on it if you discount that plant.
Nope.
In that case, you're winning. Now, my Lowe's, they discount.
Yeah,
will
ours
they?
does too. But I've
Yes.
never done it on purpose. But I've gone in there. That's how I got my Monstera deliciosa.
You don't do it on purpose. Why is what you
The
do?
Monstera deliciosa was on. They put it out in the sun. It doesn't like. It needs dappled light, and they fried it almost. And I was like, so they put it on the sale rack, and I got it, and it's a huge plant. And I was like, yeah, I'll take
Oh
it.
no, I just walk through and I see bad looking trees and I say, hey man, this tree ain't gonna make it, man. Or a fig, you know, oh, I got them then. I get like, bro, most time I get like 30-40% off.
Well, we're all using that now from now on. If we find somebody at the big box store that
Yeah,
doesn't
just
know,
execute the manager. I mean,
We,
why
that's
pay
how-
full price for something that's not fully healthy?
well, that's true too. Yeah, that's true. I wish they would do that at the Big W store, because they kill those things sometimes, and
Oh,
they
I
look
would never
healthy.
shop there again.
Yeah, every time I bring
Oh,
something
God.
home, they root rotted it from there. Every time.
Like that Sam Walton mint bought last year, you know.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
that
you were
small
able to get it to come
container?
back. Yeah, but it was
God,
almost dead.
it was a fight. It really
Yeah.
was, you know, because they don't water that stuff. They just put it over in the
Yep.
produce section and hope for the best, you know.
Right.
And fun fact, a plant can be neglected so bad that you treated well for 2 years, and it still can die in that second year. And this has
Wow.
nothing to do with what you've done to that tree or what they've
Yep.
done in the beginning.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And they were saying, I was listening to somebody else too who was saying about when you're like throwing out your seeds and everything like that, and you're discovering, okay, well, this one did really well. Absolutely save those seeds. And then if you have one that has like the rot and it's a tomato, don't save those seeds, because not always is it your soil. It might be a genetic component in the seed that it's just prone to that. So, choose the one that didn't give you that. Like, it's not always a calcium, magnesium deficiency. Sometimes it's genetics of the plant. If it's continuing to do, like, you're getting a lot of tomatoes off that, no matter what you do, well, it might be the seed. The seed was.
Oh, I never saved tomato seeds. That's way too much work. It's like 3,000 varieties. Never.
Yeah, only if it's really, really delicious would I do that.
No.
Or if I want free seeds, like from the grocery store, from a variety that I don't have, like the yellows, I think I've saved. And I've saved, like you said, like really good cherry tomatoes. I've saved those. Sometimes I just throw them in the backyard just to see if they'll grow.
I'm a lazy gardener, man. Things like peppers, where you just literally just sprinkle out the seeds. I'll save them, but if it's any kind of hard work, I'm not saving that seed.
Oh, okay, Mike's. I'll have to check it out. I got my Cuban oregano, though. It's funny that Brooke was saying that. Was when I went and I got my mango tree. She was so nice. Has her own nursery. And in fact, Black's Tropical has been to their nursery. I was so upset because I had been eyeing her nursery on my phone to go there. And I watched one of their videos. And I'm like, no way. They got to her nursery before I did. And they live in Georgia.
I gotta go. I gotta find my buddy down there in Florida, Growing Together Nursery. I think he's in. I can't remember where yet now. But
got a channel to call that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber, buddy of mine. But I gotta get down there. He got some really nice mangoes down there.
So does and I think Sherry knows him. Carrie, he's called. He's not a big channel. She'll know who I'm talking about. Snails and something garden, and
Oh yeah, I know.
yeah, Carrie. It was huge.
It's just I think the only tree I want from down there is a mango. I can get everything else up here or order.
Well, we have sapodilla too, butterscotch sapodilla. While you're down here, it tastes like a pear. It looks like sandpaper on the outside, or a kiwi, like that color, real dull. Doesn't look like it'll be anything. You slice it open and you eat it, and it's like you roasted a pear in brown sugar.
But I gotta. Well, I mean,
do you have the butterscotch sapodilla?
No, but I have pears.
Yeah, but this is better than pears and very prolific.
Well, you didn't say it like that. You said it tasted like a pear. You didn't say it was greater than
well, it tasted better than a pear. Roasted in brown sugar is better than a pear. Just,
Can you roast pears in brown sugar? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
you can. Yeah.
Just like you would apple.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, and if you can them,
there's the sapodilla. Yes, that's it.
Look at that.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I also don't like canned food.
Yeah. Well, this is really good because it saves you the motion of going and roasting them.
But I don't think that sapodilla has a chance to grow down here. What's minimum potential? 45 men till?
I'm not sure what the dip is on it. Let me see.
But that's pretty prolific when you think about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can keep it alive here.
Hold on. Never know. You keep stuff alive.
But I mean, things that gets down to low of 30 or something.
Yeah, it is. It is my zone. You're wrong. But it says they can also be grown in zones 4 and up in patios and greenhouses.
Not my greenhouse. I can't afford a heater.
Young trees are killed at temperatures below 30 to 32.
Oh, it does get that. Okay. That's more cold.
But you could cover it. You could probably wrap it.
Yeah, put it in what you had before on your video, those white things. I don't know what they're called because we frost
Plant jackets.
plant jackets. Yeah, we don't do that.
Look at that sucker.
Wow.
No, I can't
That
cover
is huge.
The one in our, and we have one in our HOA that somebody planted in the common area. That's how I found out about them because I picked one and tried it.
How
It could
does
have
it,
been poisonous, and I just
how does it do the container, though?
Taking one for the team.
I looked it up. I looked it up. Right. But
Can you grow it in a container though?
yeah, it's you can keep them dwarfed. You just have to trim them up. You have to keep them trimmed. But they have all different varieties. The newest one is the butterscotch, and it's supposed to be sweeter and taste like butterscotch. There is a guy on here who has two that are the ones that are easier to grow. One was the butterscotch, and he said it was pretty delicious. The only thing was, it was first fruiting for him. So he only got like one fruit. I think the other one dropped the first year. But he said, yeah, I can taste the butterscotch flavor.
I just know I like mangoes.
Oh, I
I'm
love
trying
mangoes.
to hone in on the things that I know already that I like to eat.
Yeah, I love mangoes.
I'm trying to think. Like mango. Yeah, there's just nothing like a mango. I'm like trying to think, but mangoes are just delicious.
Stop sharing. There we go.
Yeah, me too, Mike's. I would love to get a freeze dryer, but I don't love the prices that they are.
Oh yeah.
No, I have a friend here who's like, oh, by the way, Maureen, like I met her once and she came and got some sourdough starter from me. And then she says, oh, by the way, I have a freeze dryer if you ever want to use it.
Yeah.
Like, where would you put one?
I need a friend like that.
I dehydrated lemons and I gotta use it in tea or something, see what it tastes like. Cause you know how you get a whole bunch of lemons at one time?
Yeah. I mean, I can't grow citrus because I have a kid that's allergic to it.
Oh.
But yeah.
Well, I had a whole bunch of lemons in it. I dehydrated like 3 of them.
I've done that with oranges. It's pretty good. Like in teas too, you can chop them up and put them in your tea mixes, like little bits of it.
Yeah. I might try that. I was
It's
thinking
a little
about
bitter
the whole
though.
thing. Huh?
They can get a little. I mean, lemons are bitter, but it's a little bit more bitter. I guess the citrus fruit is a little more bitter when you freeze.
Well, that's where the honey comes in.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna add honey to all my tea.
Oh yeah, you add the honey, but it by itself. Unless you dip it in milk chocolate.
Chocolate?
Sorry, I'm craving chocolate tonight.
I think I'm gonna go get some chocolate mint at the greenhouse tomorrow, man. I got one in the greenhouse and one inside.
But it's not like it tastes really strong of.
Yeah, there you go. Use less if it's dehydrated. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Maureen. Like I just highlighted it with Sharon. So
I don't remember. But the chocolate mint, I don't find that it tastes chocolatey.
Peppermint patty,
right? It's not like
it has a little bit of peppermint patty to it.
But it doesn't have like the menthol taste. So
no, it's not like refreshing, like you're going skiing, like the commercials.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And that's something I don't have a whole bunch of it dried up. Like, I mean, dehydrated like I have the other stuff. Like the Jamaican sorrel, hibiscus. I got a whole bunch of that dehydrated.
Stuff is great.
I got some of that frozen. But I don't know. I get nervous about cutting a bunch off a plant that's young. You know what I mean?
Yep. Then wait.
I gotta wait till next year where I can get a whole bunch of it off.
Yeah. I'm wondering too if you could take a cutting like Mike said and do it hydroponically so you can have multiple plants and then just plant it all in one big pot.
I think you can. So mint propagates easy.
Yeah. It just doesn't do well for us down here. I don't know why. If it's the heat, I forget what they said. It will do well for a while, but it's a total annual.
Mint is an annual?
Yes, here it's an annual. It does not spread here like it spreads for up north.
I've been fighting for 3 years.
It's too hot. And we're tropical. It's a different type of heat. down here near the equator.
Huh.
We're northern Cuba is what home calls
Mhm.
our section of Florida. Northern Cuba. Yeah, maybe Miami, but no, we're really hot, and it's sad because, like Mike said, then he got a bunch of rain, and it was brought out the bugs. That's usually here anytime it's like that during the summer, but we didn't get that much rain like we usually do this year. It was all whacked.
But there's so much other stuff y'all can grow, man.
Oh yeah.
God darn.
Oh yeah. No, I'm focused more on food forest collections around my yard, and then I will plug in the annuals once I do that. But I do have some raised bed for some annuals or perennial plants I want to keep around, and I put that Cuban oregano is out there. One of them, one's in the ground because I wanted to see how it would do.
You can grow Cuban oregano in the ground.
Mm-hmm. It's growing. It's fine. It's healthy. Yeah, doing fine. The other one is I have that shisho. I think that's how you say it. Shisho spinach. And I was like, why is this not doing well? And I went to replant it, moved it, put it in that elevated bed, and it's got soft scale all over it. I'm like, oh, that would explain it. I didn't see it until I had it up and I could see the crown of the plant because they were all kind of down at the bottom, sucking it dry. And it wasn't really dry. It just wasn't leafing out like it does.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to add to our stage Shawnee Grows.
Hello, everyone.
Yay!
Hey, we won.
I don't have anything to say.
Oh, okay.
No.
We're waiting for you to come in with
Just
the big
Well,
bang.
first I've seen you.
No, I don't have
That's
anything
right.
to
Well,
say.
thanks. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Oh, I thought she had. Okay, I thought she had left. Oh my
I
God.
did
Well,
too.
I took her down. Then okay, thanks.
She clicked the button on me. Yeah.
Yeah. We
She has the
teased her.
power.
I have the
Yeah.
power.
I was actually. Are you in the basement? What's going on? What's
No,
up?
dude. You're the second person to ask me that. I'm not in a basement. What makes you think this is a basement?
Look at those windows.
Your
Those are
lighting
tall
changed.
windows.
Your
No, I'm
lighting.
talking about I'm just talking about the
Because I'm
light.
in the dark.
Lighting. Yeah.
But I'm looking at the curtains. So when
Better?
you see,
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
That actually
that's
was
right.
There you go.
like you're gaming.
That's right.
I
You can
pop in.
just see the face.
I don't
What,
know.
Maureen? How you look all the way at her curtains? I didn't even notice it was curtains in.
I don't have my background hiding thing. So yes, you could just see my living room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I can see that those curtains are long curtains, and you wouldn't have curtains like that in a basement.
No, basement would be like.
No,
Yeah.
I was just looking at the person that came up. You all in her background.
Yeah, I've already
know.
seen.
All of
I know what's going on behind. I know how much dusting she's done already
She's
today.
already done the inventory. Yeah.
I've done inventory. I
Cover
know
my
what she had
background
for
better.
dinner. I know what glasses are left around. I've seen it all. That's what a woman does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about managing people on YouTube?
Absolutely not.
Managing them. We can barely manage the ones that sometimes come into our side
What
chat.
does that mean?
What do you
Give
mean?
me a job description for managing
Yeah,
people on
what's that?
YouTube.
I think
Upload-
Shawnee could.
Uploading videos, editing, taking emails on behalf of that YouTuber,
Mm.
and just make
Oh.
sure that you,
Oh,
for
probably.
example, if they make one video, you make shorts for it, and you upload shorts, and you upload it to Facebook and Instagram.
That'd be a virtual assistant.
Yeah, but in
Is
What
the
I
name of
said.
that?
What I call it.
social, but it's for social media.
What I call
Social
it, a
media
manager.
social media management.
I think you used a correct term. It just sounds like a description of virtual
still
assistant
be-
if you were to type that in, you know.
Yeah, you still would be.
I'm not good
personal.
at that I'm not good at that stuff. So
And what?
editing, taking a video and creating shorts, keeping up with I could keep
No,
up
no,
with
no.
emails
You just
probably,
no.
but
What? Once you upload a video on YouTube, it asks you, do you want to make it to a short? You just make sure that it's. I get the feeling that you're good at something like that.
okay. Well, I know that there's tools to do these things. There's so many tools out there to help you instead of taking hours to do a task when it comes to our content on YouTube specifically. There's things that can help us do it in a minute in the background.
Right. Because I know you're up to date with a lot of things going on with tech and YouTube and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, both of those ladies are. I'm along for the ride. Really? It does
In my
that?
spare time.
because I wonder
She has no spare time. She has 3 children, a job, and YouTube
if I didn't work 50 hours and I had assistant or what did you call it? Social media.
manager.
No, what did you call it, Shauna?
Personal
Virtual
assistant.
assistant.
Virtual assistant.
Virtual assistant. I could rule social media.
Ooh,
I just need somebody that, can take care of that for me while I go to work.
right.
Mm.
That's got to
If
be a
you
very
can get some kind of a sponsorship and then use the money from that sponsorship to pay a virtual assistant, I think you're onto something.
What sponsorship?
I don't know. Who do you want to sponsor you? Pick a fruit tree nursery, maybe?
I got sponsors.
yeah. He's
Well,
got
if you
sponsors.
can use that money to pay for the virtual assistant, you could grow. I
Son,
think.
I'm trying to get you to do my channel, and you're missing the whole hint.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh my
He wants
God!
to know how
Great.
much you're paying
I don't
for
think
her
I
to
know how
learn.
to do that. And I don't have a lot of time, dude.
Well, you'd have to quit your job, so
Yes.
it'd have to pay you enough for your of what you
And
already
we'll
make.
both be rich, Sean, if you quit
Then
your
we'll
job.
both be rich, he says.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yeah, they do, Mike. They
Well,
haven't hired
I
soon.
appreciate the offer and I will think about it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a
I don't
cross
wanna mess up
between
your
the
channel.
two. Yeah, it's a cross between the two. You would be a virtual assistant, but you have to have the social media managing.
And I edit my own videos. I got a weird editing style.
Yeah, I don't know how to edit anything.
Yeah, I edit my own video.
I edit and get frustrated
What
and
do you
stay
need
to
help
my
with
phone.
then?
What?
Just
Sorry.
stand up on answering comments,
Mm.
which
You
sounds
can use
weird.
AI for that. You can use
No,
AI for that.
I don't
Oh,
want
okay.
no.
Okay.
I want a real person
Mhm.
that answer that.
Out of the box would be coming after you right now with all the time he spends answering.
I
He'd
mean,
be like, what? What?
because I'm dedicated to answering 100% of comments, and a lot of times it's just somebody say, "Hey, man, I like the video." It's just thanks. Thanks. I mean, every other,
Nice for his generic answer.
yeah. I'm just saying, but the questions, I'll answer the questions. I just need you to thanks for the thanks ones, and like all of them.
I'm on my phone enough, man.
Sean, I give up, man. I thought you were perfect for it.
Oh, that is so kind of you.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
I don't think
I have a hard enough time making sure I'm covering all my own bases, let alone to run after someone else's. It's like, ugh.
Nope.
But if I didn't have a job, I could manage somebody else's YouTube account while running mine. If I didn't have a job. So the way I see it, just one of us got to quit our job, Shane, and we'll
I
be
like
out.
my job. I'm not quitting. I would just say I'll do that.
Rock,
and
paper, scissors.
Crazy life. It's like, how much you paying?
Just to answer
pay?
comments?
Yeah.
That's all you want is to answer
I'm
comments?
probably paying more than you think, but less than you hope.
Yeah. Everybody has to start somewhere.
But also, you also want someone to make short
I
from,
can too.
you want them to do that, not just to be, commenting and responding
Right.
to things. You also want them to make some shorts and just kind of,
Not-
get your face out there a bit more.
Yeah, put the leg work in from email companies for sponsorship. Just somebody who's constantly every day working on my behalf of being great.
That part right there, the email people for sponsorships, you're the second person to ask me to do that for them. I don't know what to do.
I know.
Wow.
You missing your calling.
You know what?
Your calling.
You know what you do? You go on Canva, create a form letter that they can buy from you, and plug in just the names.
Then you just have residual income coming in.
I have Campbell.
Well, I'm talking to her right now because you said she would be good at it, and
I
she
think
wants
she
to
would.
sell digital products. So there's a digital product right there.
Miss
Boom.
Sharon also said the same thing in the comments too. She thought.
Yes,
thought
we all
Shawnee was a
agree
good
about
friend.
that. Yeah, we all see that in Shawnee.
Except Shawnee. Shawnee don't see it.
Well, let me do some research on that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is you do amazing research. That's the key.
I like
You know,
research,
you
yeah.
find you find those things. You're the researcher.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up a day in the life of a virtual assistant for a YouTube creator.
There you go.
There you go.
It's not just YouTube. I have
Oh wait, what?
no. I have 3 YouTube channels, Instagram, and a Facebook.
Okay, that's
Oh.
where you're going wrong there, sir. That's a lot of fingers up. Mo, I have sent you the link in through Facebook Messenger if you do want to come up.
Wait, you have 3 channels? What? Where?
No, yeah.
What? How do I?
Yes. He's got
Are they all
his
linked to Bro Farmer?
what's your minute gardener? You changed the name of it. The first name I loved, but the second name I do like it still, but I remember the first one.
It's Broke Farmer Shorts now. It was 1 Minute Gardener.
Okay.
I like that.
No, once I could put it with the Broke Farmer,
Yeah.
my views skyrocketed.
Right, because
I
your
got
name is
9,000 views a view, and I only had like 260 subscribers. So, if you Google Broke Farmer, both channels will come up instead of the one now.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'll check
So
it.
that makes sense. Well, you could have done 1 Minute Gardener, one minute with Broke, or 1 Minute Gardening with Broke.
And it got weird because of one video I called myself Broke, and then it got weird. So I'm known as Broke. So to be 1 Minute Gardener and Broke, and then
it kind of
Ricky, that's too much.
True.
Yeah. Thank you, Crazy Life Homestead, for allowing me to make
We're hoping
75 cents. I appreciate that. I do appreciate you watching those commercials.
I think
I got a skit channel.
And you have a what?
A skit channel? Really?
A skit. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, so she looks like death. I was just gonna click on that, but I'm sitting on my hands for some reason. I don't know why.
What looks like death? What?
She's saying this person right here, this person that she's pointing to, looks like death.
I like that. Broke in a minute, but then they
Broke
might
in a
think
minute.
you're financial.
Ooh. But that means again, no.
That's me every month.
I'm gonna tell you what name.
Yeah, it's not a positive.
The name I really like is the Georgia Gardener.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it just got a ring.
Mm.
And I think I get a bunch of views from everybody in Georgia because the algorithm would send people from Georgia to that channel.
I got subscribers once I put Florida in my name.
Yeah.
Just from Florida folks looking for people.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it now. I mean, I kind of like the Broke Farmer shorts because I did one short today, but that'll be my last short I do on my channel. All my shorts will be over there now, so
I think that's a smart idea with the closing of that certain place with the clock. I think it's smart.
The what?
The clock channel. We don't say it.
The what?
Starts with a T.
Starts with a T.
It rhymes with clock.
Yeah.
What?
People post.
It's
okay.
a two-word.
Don't tick her off about the clock channel.
Oh, that's not a channel. That's an app.
Yeah.
Close. It's going to be no more.
So
all of those people are going to come over to YouTube and look at short content. And so it's smart of you to have a short content channel.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even have that app.
I don't even miss it.
I'm noticing the lives in the long view are getting more views too, because it comes up in that as you're scrolling through shorts. Those lives are coming up through your shorts.
But it's hard to make money doing shorts.
Correct.
It is. But I'm saying
is like 15 cents.
Have you done the long version lives though? The long view?
No, I don't like that.
I don't really care for it either, but I'm seeing people really do well as far as people coming in, because people are in the shorts and watching shorts at night, and now it's feeding people lives to go into in that same scrolling before bed thing.
Yeah, I think it does help your channel. I'm just not into it. I don't want to do things I don't like to do.
I understand.
No,
I already got the job.
It takes a lot of plays on your short to actually make, because it's like you start out like 0.0003 cents per view at the beginning and that. But one thing I'm not going to get the wording right, but it's like that shorts can actually hurt your long form views, like with the way that the algorithm is. going, and it's like, so they're pushing this out because your shorts are doing well, but they're not pushing out your long form. And here you're not making any money. So you having a separate, here's the shorts channel is brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. I also found out too, they pay you according to your audience. So if you have a lot of viewers that are from a country that is quite not economically developed, the advertisers don't want to advertise to that audience. So you will not make as much money.
Well, it's about it's your RPM. So it's how many,
Not
like you'll get, you'll go if you've got 1,000 views, then the views per is, like $5.
This is on top of the RPM. It was a Reddit, and I was reading through the Reddit, and the Reddit said, well, because the guy was wondering, he's like, I'm doing everything here, and this many views I'm getting, and the RPM is supposed to be this. And then they asked him, well, who's your audience mainly? What countries? And he named a certain country, and they said, well, the advertisers can't really advertise to that country because they can't afford a lot of what the advertisers want to send out as their advertisements. But the advertisers are giving you that RPM. Like, how many advertisers will advertise in gardening, but then also will branch out into that country and advertise towards them? Might not be the same amount.
But it's two things with that. I mean, I think it started in January. I got the email saying that they were going to convert everybody's videos, the languages, into a whole bunch of different languages.
Right.
So everybody's views is going to go up.
Right.
Everybody's views are going to go up. But
Thank you.
the thing with that is, I think people from other countries have more patience, so they're going to watch longer form videos. I don't think the YouTube shorts are going to appeal to everybody, because in America and Canada is more of, and UK, more of a hustle and bustle. But in other countries, it's way slower down living. I think they're gonna watch longer videos. I really do.
And they also want to know how we do things over here, so that they know more about our country and our culture.
Yeah.
But we're the same way, aren't we? I mean, we want to know how they do things over there.
Right. Right. But I just thought that was interesting, because I had never heard that component to the advertising dollar.
I accidentally uploaded my short today on the wrong channel, because I said January I wasn't going to do anymore. But if I had an assistant, or what's the name?
Okay, so Broke Farmer, can you go to my channel in my About section and email me what you're looking for, and maybe a price you'll pay, and we'll talk.
There you go.
Ooh.
They can sign on the dotted line, Shawnee.
Expecting of me, like, what's the time commitment? You're uploading 2 times a week. I just want to know some more details.
Every 4 days on the main channel, every 2 days on the shorts channel, once a month on the third channel, every 2 days on Facebook, and once a week on Instagram.
Yeah, so email me. Is that okay if you do that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You serious?
I will do that.
I just I do stuff at night. So it would be when I'm done with my regular job. I always have free time, and I could use 3 days a week. I could commit possibly.
Oh, you have another job?
I have a work from home job.
That's what I said. Yes.
I didn't think you had a job.
Yes.
I thought you just coordinator of the home.
So I do that, and then when the kids go to bed, I have a job that I log into, and I process donations for different nonprofits through a company locally here, and I can work as many hours as I want. I'm an on-call position, and I get hours every day, and so it's not a whole lot of money, but it's a tax-paying job.
Yeah,
that I do at home
whenever
I want.
And she homeschools her kids.
Yeah, she homeschools. Yes,
wow.
And there's 3, and they're young. And
she wears many hats.
And she gardens on and off her property. So yeah.
So if
I'm
that
still
changes your
emailing.
answer, Broke Farmer, I'm not offended or anything about
No,
like
I'm
if you're like,
still
well, I don't want
emailing.
you to do it, you know.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Oh,
still
ladies and gentlemen, to the stage in this new year. Happy New Year to GT Junior. What's up? What's up?
Hey
Happy
GT.
New
What's up,
Year.
hairline? Hairline. Good to see you.
What's
Hairline.
up?
It's
How y'all
looking
doing?
pretty good there.
No, it's just weird that at our age he still has a hairline. It's hilarious to me.
He's defying his age. That's all.
Yeah. This is cold weather. Cold weather.
Yes. Yes, it's cold where you are. What's your temp?
7.
Oh,
Uh,
What's the feels like?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
still 7? It's -5
Um,
here.
what?
Ooh.
Is that
Yikes.
Celsius?
wow.
Is that cold? There? Wow.
Fahrenheit. Yeah, we're in the it's January. Yeah.
You
Oh,
in Minnesota?
ooh, we're down to 56.
And look,
yeah,
Woo.
people panicking. It's gonna
you
get down to
said 7.
22
I'm
in
not
like
going
2
to
days.
complain.
People are panicking over
I
here.
bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have the cold too coming.
Yeah. Wednesday, we might get down to 47. Thursday looks like our lowest at 44. That is very cold for Floridians. But
Mm.
44.
yeah,
That's not even freezing.
I know.
No,
it's
I know.
not.
I was really
It feels
hoping
like
she'd get
53.
freezing so we see lizards fall out of the trees.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've
That's
seen
what I
that. I've
am.
seen that on YouTube.
Get your
Yeah.
They
camera.
do.
Get your
They are
camera.
not always dead though, so do not put them in
You
your
would
car.
you'd be famous.
Yeah.
They will come to life in your car.
Shoo, he said 7. I'm not going to complain about 24.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's way too.
Yeah, that
Okay,
our low is gonna be 22. I don't think that's bad, man. And I think it's good, to kill
Yes,
bugs.
Marine.
Huh?
I'm 44.6.
Ooh.
That's your low next week?
Oh,
No, that's my
that's it.
weather
I'm out of here.
every day.
Is that Celsius?
No, that's Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a
You
minute.
changed
Are
it
you
for
messing
us.
with
Yep.
me?
That's pretty good.
That's not
No,
bad.
It was nice to be up here with you all, but she's showing off. I'm out of here.
I gotta find. Oh, all right. It's
Oh, we
currently
are
in
going
my
to go down to
greenhouse.
1.
It's 37, so that's good.
It's
If
pretty
it's
Crazy, like, no,
37, I'm
wait a
just
minute.
40.
Oh, how you got 32 degrees in Franklin? You're not that far from me. I'm sitting here at 24. It feels like 24.
wow.
I mean,
Maybe she typed it wrong.
She's
Maybe it's
bragging.
23 and she typed it
She's
wrong.
bragging. You stop bragging, Mo.
I just don't, and I know everybody, got family in the state they live in. But GT, I'm gonna keep it a book, bro. I'll be on the first Greyhound smoking out of Alaska, or Minnesota, bro. I'm cold, and it was 55 today.
Yeah.
Mm.
When
Right.
y'all say 7, 5, and -2, and the snow,
You need some
Yeah.
better socks, Broke Farmer.
I'm not built like that, dude. I'm like 160 pounds. I can't
You
be in that
need wool
cold like
socks.
Look at GT getting dressed. Are
We're
you just
working
going?
on
Are you just
GT.
going? Going
Yeah.
out to the
Mining?
garage looking like that?
It looks like it's going
The
mining.
garage is like about 50.
Mm.
Yeah.
You see you
Are
off
we
the
working
night?
on the coop?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. You get
Yep.
more off
Things
days.
change. So yeah.
We got a
Congratulations.
I'm listening if you want to talk
It's
about it.
not so much of a celebration
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
about the
it's sounding
change.
right.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. All right.
it's sounding pretty abrupt about this.
Yeah.
A little bit chaffed about it.
But
Chuffed.
GT, can I give you some old man advice, GT?
I'm listening, man.
Everything that changes in your life makes you stronger for something that's better that's coming along in life. Sometimes we look at things, losing things or not having things anymore as a bad thing. But sometimes those things weigh us down for the goal we're going for. The next step in our life is coming.
Right.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm a little not so thrilled about it, but I was raised right. I understand. Once the door closed, something else is opening. So I ain't tripping like that.
Always.
No.
Always.
But when half of your money changes, it make you look twice at things.
Oh, the first
Oh,
month, just the first month though. You get
Yeah.
used to it after that.
Second month, I have to make some drastic changes with my spending habits.
But we all
Yeah.
need to. Let's keep it a book.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Casings.
I pay $100 for cable. I know I can make some changes.
I just told all my business online. Golly. How I do that?
We
We
can
Bro,
edit
didn't hear,
that
no,
part
we
out.
didn't hear nothing.
Families.
Nothing.
I
No.
forgot we was online.
But GT, keep it a book. You do like a coal miner, though.
You do.
Man, it's
You
cold
look
out
like
here.
going out for mine.
Bro, come
He'll be
home.
doing that with the chickens outside. He'll be out there mining the poop. Like,
GT,
Yeah.
come on home, man. Come on home. Georgia
come back,
got land for
Oh,
you down
no.
here. Come back.
come back to the East Coast.
Yes, I will, but I want to secure some things before I actually leave. I love Alaska. Alaska will always be home, so I got to make sure certain things are put in parameters first.
Right. Well, GT, I
But
don't even own the jacket. I just have hoodies.
Oh my goodness.
are you
That's
serious?
Florida too.
I don't even
Florida's
own
like
the
that.
jacket. I had a jacket
Wow.
and I threw it away. I got it from my neighbor across the street had a yard sale,
Hmm.
and he had a nice big coat. So I bought it for
Right.
like $6, but I got a stain on it. I threw it in the trash. I just wear hoodies every day in the winter.
Mm.
Just layers. And you can layer it in the South.
Yeah,
And be fine.
yeah. I wear a long sleeve shirt with a white beater and a hoodie.
Yeah.
Does everybody know what a white beater is?
Yes.
A
And
shirt.
if I say that, then my kids, Mom, you can't say that. And it's like, I'm old.
What are we supposed to call it? A tank top?
Do,
Yeah.
do you know where the term wife beater comes from?
Mm-hmm.
And all Lifetime shows, the guy that was beating his wife had that on,
Mm-hmm.
and it became a wife beater.
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why we're not allowed to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Oh.
can't
But
say
I
it
just
on.
no. Like I said, my kids,
Oh,
you know, if I say certain terms or whatever, Mom, you can't say that. Mom, you know, like I said, I'm old school, and
Yes.
I'm not meaning it derogatory. It's just what we call them.
Yes.
I don't even know what the other name for it is. An undershirt,
Yeah,
Yeah.
or
A
a
shirt.
Or tank
tank top.
Tank
tank
The
top.
top.
letter A shirt.
What are we building?
I am finishing the ramp.
Oh, you can just go
Oh.
up to their little boxes or their perch.
Mm.
Because they
Yep,
want
so that's all.
Oh, it's 13 and snowing in Northeast Ohio. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Come
Let's have a
on to
moment
the
of
south.
silence for Casings
bless
55.
you,
Ooh.
Casings.
Casings,
All
you take good
gardeners,
care of my state, all right?
Yeah.
all gardeners, come on to the south. Come on, we got
Mm.
plenty
I
of
like
land.
it here.
Mhm.
Where
Hey,
you at,
Serena.
Storm?
I'm in Central Kentucky.
Oh, that's not that bad. That's the south.
Hey, Serena. Oh my goodness, that's worse. Can't say that. That other one.
What is an A shirt?
The
That's another
woman
term
wife
for it.
beater thing.
These are all the names.
Guinea
The
tea.
G
Yes.
one is just that one.
There go tea.
Like
What is an A shirt?
like we have T-shirts, they're called A shirts.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
Like when you go to Wally World, I don't know, but when you go to Wally World, if you're looking for that specific type of shirt, you type
Yeah.
in A shirt and it'll come up.
It's for the a-holes that use their
Wow.
wives.
So
I
it's
had
not just a shirt, it's an A shirt.
A
Just
shirt.
the shirt.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't shop my wife buy my clothes. I don't know. What is it?
Really?
I don't even go to Walmart, dude. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. That's how bad it is with you too.
You should just stay
Crazy.
home, Mo.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it right now.
Who?
Stay home.
Stay home if there's ice. Yeah.
Am I a weirdo because I don't buy my own clothes? I don't-
Hey,
Yes.
that's your life, man.
I just thought it
Yes,
was
you are
normal.
weird. No.
I
That's
tell
No.
my wife, hey, I need some more T-shirts.
Yeah, like t-shirts and stuff, but does she buy your pants?
Yes.
You You
Oh
might want to
wow.
practice buying an outfit for yourself. Just
Right.
practice.
Just once.
Take it from
Okay,
experience here.
this is my thing. If it's my wife and she knows what she like to see me in, why don't you just
Well,
buy it?
yeah, you got a point there. Yeah.
You got a
I mean,
point,
I've
but
had to
I like to buy my own.
Well, I don't
My
know.
wife
Some
ain't
people
even
have
got as
nice
much
dresses.
style as me.
Oh, we know that, GT.
Well, I mean,
I'm
some
I'm
people have
I'm
style.
that guy.
Yes.
I don't have style. I literally got on armor pants that I got from Goodwill. I got my own merch on, and I haven't bought a new pair of shoes in maybe 2 years, 3 years.
Sounds like
She buys your shoes too?
you gotta try shoes on so that she just takes it back for you when they don't feel
It's
right.
okay. We're not judging you at all.
I'm
You
not
sound
judging.
like you have a
I'm
sweet
just wondering.
system.
Oh man,
I like
I
it. You
got
just
broke.
I'm
just
I'm not a fashion guy. If she likes me and certain things, she paying for it. It's a
Yeah,
win-win. I
there you
feel
go.
like.
hmm Yeah,
You're like
she's
her
I
mate.
mean,
Her
it makes sense. She's got to look at you every day. That makes a whole lot of sense, though. See?
it does.
I buy my own underwear. Does that help?
There you go.
No.
that helps.
Okay.
That helps.
Well, the shoes thing that like I guess it's just because I need to put on a pair of shoes that I know are comfortable.
Me
So I
too.
want to be in the store, try them on. Nope, those are pinching, or nope, those are too big, too small, too whatever. I just wouldn't. If someone brought me a pair of shoes and it's like, here, I bought you some new shoes, I'd be like, do you
But
know
that's a
how
different.
flat
That's
my
different
feet
for
are?
women.
Awesome.
That's women though. I mean, I
Yeah.
just wear tennis shoes. I wear
Yeah.
11 and a half. Just,
Okay.
it
Sometimes
doesn't
they
matter.
feel funny though. Sometimes the tennis shoes from the year before are cut different the next year. Like, I don't know.
I don't buy
Depends who they
shoes
use.
every year.
Oh,
I
that's
got
true.
like 30 pair of shoes, dude. I got, I don't know, 25 pair of tennis shoes,
Oh my goodness.
couple pair of dress shoes, and couple pair of boots. I have a lot of shoes.
That's
A
a lot
lot of
of
clothes.
shoes compared to me. Jeez.
Oh, Howie, welcome,
What's up,
welcome,
Howard?
Welcome.
welcome, neighbor.
Somebody put in the chat, am I the only one my wife bought clothes for? I feel like I'm not the only one.
I do with like special, like a gift, like if it's Christmas or birthday, we might get him a shirt or something. But
What about the pants? What in the shoes? What,
he
how do you
goes
do
and gets his pants. He gets to try them on and stuff. I
Mhm.
can't try
Try
his
'em
pants
on.
on.
I've worn the same size since me and my wife been married.
Oh, well, that's different. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
I wear 34. I always have.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. Like if I'm at the big box store and there's some jeans on sale, I would, call my son or call my husband and said, do you want me to pick you up a pair? And if they didn't, I would take them back.
Exactly. Same thing.
He shopped at Blue Store, at Orange Store, and at the Tree Store. I love it.
She's 100% correct.
Yep.
I go to
All
Dollar
right.
General, Home Depot, Lowe's, Track Supply, and Ace Hardware,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that
and
is
Best Buy. And Best Buy.
Mhm.
See, I live alone, so I have to buy my own clothes. So it's
Mhm.
on me if I mess up.
Well, Stone, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy, because I need somebody.
I
am not
need
the wrong
somebody.
guy. I need somebody. I need because I can't cook also.
Mm.
So I'm a
Now, my
little
wife
needy.
ain't buying my clothes though.
I'm a little needy.
I can't do that one.
But I mean,
Can't even
you're a
dress.
dressed stylist type person. I'm not. I don't care.
Even if I go to Goodwill, if I find something, I'm looking for a certain caliber.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
No.
Crazy life.
Wranglers. I don't even know. I was gonna say a fancy jean name. I don't even know what fancy jeans are. Dude. I don't care.
Right.
I've never owned a
But
pair
even
of
with
Air
the
Jordans.
Wranglers, she can't buy me those because they don't fit right.
Mhm.
They
Right.
they weird. Like I can't wear Wranglers.
JT, how much do you weigh?
We not even gonna talk about that online.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's
My point
personal.
is, what don't fit me right? I'm 160 pounds. Everything fits
Right.
me.
But
So-
even when I was smaller, I can't wear the Wrangler because they fit weird. They fit weird in the certain areas and stuff.
Yeah.
Eyes are
And
probably
stuff like
tighter.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like
So
they're
you
not
want to
made for
know
me.
You want to learn a really cool tip if you're going to go out and buy some pants that you're in a place that you can't try them on
Yes.
how to do them. So let's just pretend that this is the waist of the pants. You would take it like this, have it done up, put it around your neck, right? And if it crosses over in the back, those are too big. If it fits just here, those are perfect. If it won't close like this will not fit around my waist. It won't deal with your thigh. It won't deal with your thighs, but it will deal with what your waist size is. Double the thing, wrap it around the neck, fit it, and if it fits, you're good.
You said double it?
Well, we're pretending this is your waist, like the waist of the pants, and there's a button here.
Right.
Leave it like that, side to side, so each of the sides, and then take it and just wrap it around to your neck, and it'll fit around your neck. If it matches up, that's the perfect size.
So how's my neck and my waist the same size?
Isn't that an interesting thought, hey? It's not.
It's voodoo.
It's double. So your neck twice is the size of your waist.
But how does
you know what? Feel free, everybody, just to go, take down your cameras, and those of you at home, just slip off your pants and see, do they fit? That's right.
I take your word for it. You've not led me astray.
Well, I'm sure
led me astray.
Go get a pair. I'm sure you got a pair of pants right there, Barry. You could just try it around.
Mike,
well, I'm wearing them.
Should get the hazard
suit. The other
suit.
ones need wash. So.
Well, no. If you
how long have you known about that, Maureen?
Oh, I don't know, 15, 20 years.
I just found it out like maybe a few months ago on a short. I never knew that.
Did you try a pair of pants?
Years old.
No, I didn't try it.
Yeah, so I have a pair that fits me, and I buttoned them, and I probably bumped the mic. I took them, and it's in the back. They're touching.
Yes.
Just perfect.
They fit you.
Yes. Because these fit me.
So
isn't that crazy?
It worked.
It is crazy.
I don't understand this.
I wonder whoever figured that out.
And I learned it
with their pants around their neck.
I learned it from Marissa because she used to work in a kind of she used to work in a place kind of like Marshall's, but it wasn't. It was Winners. She worked at Winners. Yes, bro. I'll take any questions, bro. Go ahead.
No, Mr. Chandler said how I'm going to get this booted.
That's right. That's what I was thinking.
What?
It doesn't count.
So does it matter?
I can't measure the booty.
Yeah.
See, that was my question.
But it's about the waist, right? Because if the waist is big enough, if the waist is too small, well then, the booty might not fit.
Booty might not fit.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Like it's a lot of information at one time. I'm impressed and thrown off at the same time. I never would have thought, if you just would have told me that in a conversation, I wouldn't have believed it. When Shauna put those jeans around her neck, that's crazy.
Right?
I know. Well, you know that like from here to here, this is the length of your foot, right?
Right.
And if you stretch your arms out from fingertip to fingertip, that's how tall you are, right?
That's how tall you are. I know that one.
What?
Right?
So from
your forearm is as big as your feet.
So this is as big as your foot,
right?
From wrist
so if you need to measure wrist to elbow, that's the size of your foot. From fingertip to fingertip stretched out, that's exactly how tall you are too.
Yeah.
So if you went and measured yourself like this and marked it on the thing and then stood, you go, that's how tall I am.
So you're wait. Everybody wingspan ain't their height though.
Oh,
yes, it is. You might have the odd person, the one in a that isn't, because they might have some sort of degenerative thing in their back or whatever. No, that's your height.
My foot's
so I understand. I always heard from elbow to here to the foot.
Mm-hmm.
I got a huge foot. All right. So can you measure everything on your body based off that? Of different things like that? Now I'm wondering. Paul. Paul.
Right?
I said, yeah, that's my fault. Never mind. Let's move on. All right.
I'm just messing with you.
Storms. I didn't think that one through. I just.
I know.
I was thinking, because some people have a shorter torso. I
Yeah.
don't know if you can measure
Right.
from the waist to the ankle, or hell, I don't know at this point.
No, see, my husband was taller than me, but he had a really long neck, and he also had a longer torso. He had shorter legs. So, like if we stood side by side, my hips came up higher because I had longer legs, even though he was taller than me. But no matter what, if it's you, your wingspan is your height, unless you do have, like, let's say there's some degenerative things going on in your back or whatever that,
I think my wingspan is more than my height.
Go
Nope.
get a
I'm
piece of
5'11"
string. Get a
5'11"
piece of
3/4.
string and do it quick.
Yeah, string. I'll show you. Shawnee's right.
You have
You didn't
string
ever
laying
do
around
this in
Gardner?
like PE class in school? They shot us that in PE.
I was an athlete. We didn't have PE.
You have
We
some
just
tape?
practiced.
You was
Yeah, and the uterus is the size of your fist if it's a normal one.
Wait, stop.
So,
So, hey, how's it
What's up, Joe?
going? Good to see ya.
and
One fist for the women, but I don't remember what the size of the heart is. If I knew
I
that,
thought the heart was your fist.
it could be the fist. Yeah,
Yeah, the
But
heart.
I kind of feel like I gotta. You go. That's a little heart. If that's my.
Mm-hmm.
That means I have a tiny heart. I think my heart's
Nah,
bigger.
you got a big heart.
You got a big
That's
heart.
what I
But no,
thought.
I always learned it was the fist was the heart. Oh shoot!
Yeah,
now
and
it's
same
lost,
with your
guys.
uterus. But
I got
so
a
how's
big
it going, Zoe?
Okay.
I've seen you've been posting some stuff recently. Good to see you, kind of hanging out here.
So all uterus are the same size. Am I tripping?
No,
I don't
no,
think no.
I
their
know,
fist.
and it
has to be
happens
theirs.
all the time to you, Mike. I think it's fallen out before. Put it back in.
My glasses. I
You
can't.
probably
see
should have that looked at, Mike.
Bro, I am mind blown.
Saying.
Yeah, no. So there is different things in regards to your body that.
Right.
Well, there's even foods that you should eat for certain parts of the body. Like walnuts are good for the brain because they look like the brain.
Right.
There's certain foods that God's created that you eat because that's actually going to nourish those different parts of your body.
So if I eat a banana,
Pause.
Pause.
that ain't where we're going. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I
Oh
didn't
my
know where
gosh.
we're going.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you might want to rethink that, bro. You know, they do rot. But
And she said no. She said God put
spots.
fruit based off. You know what? Move on. My bad.
Yeah, certain things. Yeah, I think the heart is the fist too. But when I looked at it, I went, nah, it's not. So those, we're at the end of our lives. So then this is where things can get a little bit off topic.
What, 17 more minutes?
Yes, we're gonna stay for 17 more minutes, darling. Not to worry.
Well, look,
GT will keep me. He'll go. I have another question, Maureen.
Because I did have more questions.
You did.
I'm about to lay down. I don't realize how late it gets. It's already almost 1 o'clock here.
Yeah. It's early for GT and I and those of us on the west side. So.
So I'm gonna step down, Maureen. I had an awesome time. Hey, Carol, good to see you. Storm, good to see you. GT, good to see you. Shawnee, I'm gonna email you. Also, good to see you. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday tomorrow.
Yes, you too. Be blessed, sir. Thanks for coming in.
Good seeing you, bro.
All right, catch y'all next time.
All right, then, bro.
Weird.
Hey, what that is you putting up there, Shiny? What was that? Celery? What's that? What's that?
There's this website, foods that look like body parts, and so I was listing.
Oh,
Careful.
So
Careful.
I can't read the other ones; it gets inappropriate. But that's all. And then Mike said, "No, that's false. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I was just reading a website, Mike."
You just play one on YouTube.
Oh, it was war propaganda. I'll have to look that up. Sounds interesting. I know it helps the eyes to eat them, but I don't know about them looking like eyes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, so
night,
yeah, so
crazy
for
night.
anybody that did come in, the beginning of this live, I'm showing the Seedtime program. I'm super stoked about it. It really actually maybe I'll just
There now.
Good night, Mo.
Yard.
good night, Mo.
No,
Don't go to work tomorrow. Just stay
don't.
home. It's just not worth it.
Stay home and go live.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So
Just not at
I'll just
9:30.
do a quick
Barry's gonna
another
be
quick
gone.
showing of this. So basically with this, you add in your crops. And so it's like, I think I was needing to do cucumbers next. So I can choose the category cucumber. I can select my variety, which I got to think of what is the one that I really, really like. I don't know if it has an SMR 58. I do like these ones. And I'm going to change the color to be a little bit different, maybe a bit of a lighter green. And I'm going to transplant them. Yes, indeed. It's a warm season. I'm going to leave all these. I can change them if I need to. And then I throw it into the schedule. And then it's going to tell me, let's just go and grab our cucumber. So here's our cucumber. Oh, no, do not do that, Maureen. Stop doing that. So I wanted just to see, oh, there, no, that's not my lettuce. I need this color. I got to find it.
Go down. There you go.
There we
On
are.
that row. Yep.
So it's going to show me that at the beginning of April, I can seed it. And it looks like probably back here is where I'm going to look at prepping the bed. And so it tells me exactly when I need to plant, do the cultivation if I want to have that. And then when the harvesting is coming, harvesting cucumbers, here we go. So in June, that's when those would come up. So I'm really impressed with this. There is a free version, and the free version, Shawnee, would you say looks pretty ding dang good for nothing?
So the difference, yes, what you're seeing right now is what you'll see for free. The thing that the free version doesn't have is actually laying the vegetables in your garden plot and how to plant them to make them look how they would look when you plant them in that thing.
Yeah. So this is the part that you don't get in the free version. And so then I'm drawing out, not to necessarily to scale, but you can see that I've got
So that part, you use your imagination.
Exactly. But just even knowing when to plant, what to plant, how many to plant, you can do all that within the program. So that's what it was all about for those of you that have come in a little bit later.
It's good.
Yeah.
That seems kind of cool.
And the free version is pretty good.
Where is it located?
It is out of the United States. There is an affiliate link in the description of this live that you can actually click on, and I think they'll give you $5 worth of seeds. And
I think like Shawnee said, it got proved right, Mike, about the beta carotene though.
So I understand, Mike, that you're saying it doesn't help you see at night, but there are benefits to eating carrots for your eyes is my only argument here. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's not like if I eat carrots, then I don't have to wear glasses ever again.
Right. I know my skin definitely from the vitamin A clears up when I used to juice carrots.
Yeah. So my affiliate link is going through there. Sorry about that, Carol.
No, you're fine. Yeah. Please use our friends Maureen's affiliate link, and you can get $5 free worth of seeds. They will send to you.
Thanks, Howie. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Howie.
I think he came into our crazy too. He was another one. Anyway.
Now, if you want to see better at night, just go out every night in the dark. Give yourself 30 minutes. If you do that on a regular basis, your eyes will adjust to the dark.
But that
really
MSG though, when it is in foods, it makes me migraine. They've found it's an excitotoxin. Like science has found that out later on, but I bet they still did that. I'm not doubting that they pulled that propaganda. But I react to it in all different foods, not just like Asian stuff.
Man,
Yeah, but
that's
it's a
what that
different
was about.
MSG. It's not processed.
Man, we've been getting tricked and lied to forever and ever.
Yeah.
I thought it was some valid validity to it. Oh man.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's hard though now too is like can we find that in old books that it was verified? Because with the internet now, there's so many things that go onto the internet, and then there's people too that believe everything that they read on the internet,
Mhm.
and they don't verify it. And that's what they're trying to do, so they can change history, so they can change everything. Like it gets really confusing, is all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, and natural is different than processed. Our bodies process it differently.
Yeah.
And when they're putting it in like your bouillon and stuff, I feel that I can't have like the bouillon cubes with the MSG
Yeah.
in them, the
Yeah.
rice mixes. It's like migraine later on after I've ingested it.
Some MSGs in the past, what I would do is if I was in a restaurant and eating it, my cheeks go really, really super hot and it would go down my neck. And so that is like it's an MSG kind of toxicity poisoning. And the way that you deal with that is like taking a quarter or an eighth of a teaspoon of cream of tartar, mixing it in a glass of water, chug that down. And but you see, some MSG it's like it's okay. Like I've used it and it's like and it doesn't affect me. And then there is other ones over when I was younger. I would just like flaming hot, swelling, face, and I was reacting poorly to it.
Do you
And I
think
took
it
the
was
cream.
maybe some other thing they put in the food?
No, because I came home and I drank cream of tartar and it took it all out within 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. That's right. That's right. For sure, for sure, for sure. But
Maureen, I got a question for you.
yes, sir.
Do you give your chickens microgreens during the winter?
I would like to.
Oh, okay. The reason why I asked is because I looked over and my wife's going to tell me that I need to move it. I got these bags of feed in here, and I got peas, and I got, I think,
Ooh.
barley, and I did them in these little microgreen trays and stuff. So
Yeah,
in
I'd
about
like
3
to.
days, I have to spray them like 2 or 3 times a day though, because it's cold in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do microgreens,
But
right, Shawnee?
Yep. Yes, I do.
And you do them in soil.
I use soil, and then I also have sprouts, which is nothing, just water. Yeah. So I had grown a tray of, I think it was sunflower seeds for microgreens, and I gave it to a family member to feed to their chickens, but they left it in the container instead of taking like the sheet out of dirt and roots and sprouts and handing it to them, and they wouldn't touch it. I think it was because of the container it was in.
Gotcha,
Right.
Mike.
But also not all chicken is going to eat something just because they're supposed to. So I think it's worth a
Okay,
try,
so
and my advice is to rip it out of the container and throw it to them. Just the roots and dirt and sprout.
Yeah. Have a good night, Zoe.
What I do is for my chickens, I just say that this is the tray. Oh, this is. I have just a small layer of soil, cocoa coir, or something like that, or I have some kind of something just to separate the water from the seeds, and then I just take out that, and then I give it to them, and that
Yes.
way they even rip through the roots as
Right.
well.
That's fantastic
Yeah.
for them. Yeah.
Mhm.
And you do that how many times a week?
I'm not gonna talk about that on the internet.
Okay.
I haven't done that in like 3. I ain't did that in like 3 to 6 months now.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
not on a schedule yet then. Okay.
No, like I
No.
said, I like to do it, but I think I tried to do it in too big of a tray, and so then it just rotted. And then it's like because I even want to do it in the summertime if I'm especially when I'm not letting them out into the garden. And so then it's like so it was like I had all this. It was a whole bunch of organic wheat from a bakery, and a bunch of it dropped on the ground, and so they swept it up and they said, if people want to plant it or whatever. So it was called street wheat. because they can't use it in their bakery. And so I got a couple of bags of that. And so I used some street wheat and molded it. And so it was like, I can't give that to the chicken. So when it comes to things that because you have to rinse and repeat. And I can't be a consistent person like that. Like, it's hard enough for me to take my thyroid medication every day.
Right.
I glue the bottle to my forehead so that when I wake up, what is this? Oh, take your pills.
I could dig it.
I totally understand that.
So it's like, I'm like, oh, I'll get around to rinsing but I'd love to do that because it would be so good to give them some fresh greens this time of year. They need it.
I did pretty good with the sunflower seeds, but I'm not giving them any of my sunflower seeds. I like the sunflower microgreens more than I like the other microgreens. So I went and bought this container of organic peas and the barley, and I think it came to like $76 for 25 pounds each. So it's a good deal.
Okay.
It is a good deal because if you look at it from volume, if you go to like a Wally World or something like that, you buy a pound of peas or whatever, it's gonna cost you like $1.27. But I got peas right here and it cost me 30 some dollars or something like that. And it's 20, wait, no, it's more than 25. I think this is a 50 pound bag. I don't know how big it is. Yeah, but it's a good deal.
Yeah.
I had to buy it.
Shawnee, did you ever do what are those peas? They're
Mung beans.
mung beans, okay. But it's another one that, like, because you can just even buy bags of dried beans and dried stuff, and you can do microgreens with those. Lentils. Have you done lentils, Shawnee?
No. I had lentils in my house because I wanted to eat lentils, and I'm not a lentil gal, and never bought them again to like sprout them. Maybe I would like them sprouted.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any to try it out.
Because that can be like $2 for or 75 cents for a bag or whatever, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I like the broccoli and the radish. I like the spice of the microgreens, but again, I'm not good at doing it. It just goes moldy. So then I just don't do it. I suck.
I don't rinse off my microgreen seeds. I just spray them. I've never rinsed them. You rinse if you do sprouts though, or what Shawnee was doing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I keep buying them. I've got little bags of them when they go on sale all over the place. I'm dedicating myself. I'm gonna, grow microgreens for my chickens and sprouts for my chickens, and I do none. Yeah. Yeah. It's just Barry, that was so funny when she was just sitting there looking at you and the two of you were just staring at one another. It was
that was paint.
Yeah. It was paint.
She had a very stern look on her face. I was trying to figure that one out.
She just wouldn't tell you what it was. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I started some new seeds today. I think this is a very, very pretty flower, so I had to get it.
Yeah,
Nice.
orange peach coxcomb. That looks wonderful.
Those look very pretty. Beautiful. And is that one flower, like one big cluster?
I believe so.
Wow.
Very pretty one. There's a couple of other seeds that I started. Like this amaranth right here. I thought this was very beautiful because of the pigmentation of it. I think that it has a lot of minerals and nutrients in it. So I started this today too. Yeah, I started 60.
Do you eat the leaves of the amaranth, or do you wait for them just to seed?
From the picture, I think that you eat the stem and the leaves because they have it in a dish. So I'm thinking that you do.
That
it says 90.
So good.
An alternate to spinach.
Yeah, but that says beetroot on it too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a type of beetroot.
Ooh, rice. Rice, you say?
Sprouted rice.
You're gonna have to go over there.
Okay, Mike, you gotta come. You gotta tell us about the sprouted rice. And amaranth is the same as callaloo. Callaloo.
And isn't there more than one type of callaloo as well, Mike? I don't know, but I think it's a pretty green. I mean,
I
pretty color.
I think my amaranth was just the green, and I was trying to grow it for the seed, like for the grain of it. I didn't bother eating the leaves of it to see if I could eat the leaves. I didn't even think about that.
GT, I did order sugar beets.
You did?
Yeah, like right an hour ago I did.
Yes, I what I'm doing is Maureen, don't get off yet. Hold on.
No.
Okay. I have these there's these containers that Wally World. I'm a frugal shopper. I like to shop when there's deals going on because I know I'm already going to spend the money because I'm gonna find a use for it. So they went on sale for $2.50, and they're these black like you could just hang them on. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang them on my garage door. I'm going to take a wire hanger. I have a few wire hangers in there. So I'm going to put the wire hanger on there and I'm going to stick it in the garage so that it stays there. And I want to do sugar beets right there because there's a light already present there. And with the cool weather, it's just going to be just right for them. I really want to taste what a sugar beet tastes like. I've never ate a beet before in my life that I can remember. So I would like to try it.
They taste like dirt.
That's what Broke be saying, but it can't. No.
It does.
And it's kind of beet.
I love the taste of them. I love the taste of dirt in a beet.
You like the taste of Brussels sprouts too, huh?
No, they're too bitter. What's that?
It's supposed to be rice.
It looks like eyeballs.
It's encased. It does, doesn't it?
Oh, it's encased
in like clay or something.
Clay, yeah.
So you have to soak them first, and then you have to put them in like boggy kind of soil. You know, it stays damp all the time.
Did he say that's rice?
Sugar beet. Yeah, he said they're rice, but it's encased in like a clay and stuff
to plant, right, Barry?
Yeah.
For planting.
Oh, wait a minute. He said it's gross, even raw. Oh man.
Delicious.
Roast it and then it tastes like candy.
Oh,
okay.
Garden Doll.
Anchorage.
Hey, Garden Doll.
Pelleted seeds are the devil. You never know quite what they're putting in that pelleted.
Did that last night too. Ooh.
Okay, I want to go back to something. I'm going to challenge you that Chinese food, it was the sodium in the food that caused the flush, because what you're taking for it is actually pure potassium, so it would affect your heart and it would bring down the flush. That's why you're okay with MSG and other foods, because it wasn't the MSG, it was the high sodium levels on your heart.
So we have a seed bomb at the bottom of this box.
A seed bomb
that went off?
No, it's all the seeds that come out of the package, right, Barry?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you still find some 2 years that never melted, basically, I guess. 2 years after planting.
I see you.
Floating around.
Found what 2 years after?
The pelleted
garden
seeds in its soil that didn't break down. They never broke down, he's saying.
Yeah, the Garden Doll is a newcomer to the channel.
Welcome in.
Yes, I'm in Anchorage. He asked where I was at in Alaska. Fairbanks is cold. Very, very cold. I haven't even visited there. It's cold there. Sometimes when they show you videos of people throwing up the water and it freezes before it hits the ground, they talking about Fairbanks. Well, a few of them are from Fairbanks. It's cold up there.
Right.
Yeah.
The Garden
I
Doll.
did that here in Kentucky. I'm sorry, Shawnee.
You have what in Kentucky?
We did that back in What might have been 2013. We were down like minus something, and I said, wait till this pot of water boils, and I handed it to my stepson. I said, let's go outside and make snow. And he goes, what? Oh, science! And I said, yeah, let's go. So we were throwing pots of hot water into the air to watch it come out of snow.
Yeah.
Fun and cold, very cold.
That was we actually had a summer that was outrageously hot too, like 115.
That's too
And
hot.
it was bizarre because we went from extremely hot, and then our winter was like, we had 15 below or whatever it was.
Yeah, all I was saying was the garden doll looks like they are a gardener in Texas.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, they must have been stationed in that area of Alaska. Got it.
So good. French.
You're thinking about your radish.
This is French dressing.
oh.
Oh, you have to put a hashtag with. I did this wrong.
Charge.
How do you remove?
Pot of gold chard.
That's
Nice.
yucky in the negatives. Tomorrow night, we're supposed to have wind chills in the negatives after 3 p.m. Should I cover the green stalk, which has rosemary, thyme, and sage growing in it? If it's outside, yeah. Yeah, if it's in the negatives. I'm not really, here I am, of self-Floridian telling you that. Hold on. What are the negatives? What are these things you speak of? But rosemary is a Mediterranean plant too.
Ooh, look at that.
Swiss chard.
Oh, look at him grow.
Very pretty.
What's your plan for
Mhm.
consuming that Swiss chard, GT?
Muted.
I don't hear
muted.
the words you're saying.
Orally or orally? What you mean?
Orally. You're gonna eat it raw or
So.
raw or cooked.
I'm sorry. I had to say
It was
it. I'm
there.
sorry.
Funny, that's good.
Raw. I haven't had it cooked. When I grew it outdoors, it was so good. It was the best green. Like I thought it was better than collard greens. Like it was so good, so tender. It had a sweet like
Mhm.
essence to it. But that was outdoors. In the heat, well, a lot of people that are in warmer climates, they say that they don't like it raw. But
I like it
I guess
juiced.
I'll try it raw.
That's the only way I
Juiced.
like
Oh.
it. Juiced.
Mm.
I think it's good for
Oh.
everything you grow to eat it raw if it's safe to first before you start changing the molecular levels of it with heating or juicing.
Mm-hmm.
My juicer's slow, baby. It doesn't change it that much. It makes it
Oh, you got a
edible.
masticating. Yeah.
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 Makes it edible for me. That's how I can get a lot of greens into me and all the good things of the greens into
Oh
me.
my goodness, Mike.
Man.
Man.
That sounds like a problem. What are you gonna do?
Don't flip on it. Oh
Yeah, don't
man.
flip on that. I have to take that back. I do like it when it's small in salads. I eat it small and like those spring salads. It's always in those. It's good that way.
Oh, I want to try that lettuce that looks like little it almost looks like Brussels sprout, except it's not tight, like a Brussels sprout. It's just like a tiny head of lettuce.
An
I saw
endive?
it.
Is it the long one?
No, it's not very. It doesn't grow very. Or what I saw in the picture, like I don't know who showed it. It might be in the last couple of days.
Little gem.
Is that
That's
it?
what I was thinking, Shani.
Well, if you're just the way you're describing it,
Yeah, because it wasn't very big. I mean, like you could fit just one head in your hand, the palm of your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, little Jim.
Because I could see me making a salad or something with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, just one whole head go right in the bowl.
I mean, you could put a bunch in there, really. Because let's face it, that crap you buy in the store is
True.
it's
That's
disappointing.
true. Yeah, and Johnny's right. I mean, you should try it all raw. Just make sure it doesn't have any poisons in it raw.
I grew some collard greens and it got bugs all on it, and I sprayed it with neem oil, and I have learned my lesson for like the 50th hundred time. You have to rinse it off
Oh yeah.
indoors. If you do not, they wither because they can't breathe. Don't they breathe through the leaves too, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so they passed away. I removed them today.
You like suffocated them.
Suffocated them.
Yeah.
Oh. Plus, I think isn't neem one of the ones we apply low light or not light at all because it can burn the leaves too.
Well,
In-
I did it
in the
at mm-hmm.
I don't know if it does the same thing with grow lights, like if it, makes them stronger on the leaves.
I should have just rinsed them back off or wiped them or something. I knew better, but just being busy, and then when I looked over it, I'm like, man, I messed up.
That's cool, Serena. With the blow and the bubbles and they freeze. I've seen that done.
Mm.
I think that's neat. Lettuce basil. Oh, small.
Oh,
Thumb lettuce. Ooh, haven't heard of that one.
I grow Tom Thumb. I love it. It's really good. Our Serrano, that's a hot pepper, right? Like it's really hot.
what?
Serrano pepper.
It's not
Serrano.
really hot, but it's not really hot. But they got a little heat to them, not much.
Okay. Okay.
They're like below a jalapeno, right?
Oh, okay.
I think.
Mm-mm. They're not
Are they
below a
below it or
jalapeno.
above it? I can't remember. There's like
Above
one.
it.
It's okay,
Up.
but I know they use it in Mexican cooking around like the jalapeno flavor. Serrano's a medium. Okay.
Oh, we're about to have a fight.
So then where is it
No,
with
no, Kitty.
jalapeno? Oh, how about when the jalapenos turn red? It does slightly above. Okay. I had never seen that before until I grew my own jalapenos. I'm like, wait, they can go red? What? I've never seen a red jalapeno in store. How'd that happen?
Now I gotta read this meter that I bought so I can test my everything related to this hydroponics.
Well, if I grow inside, it's gonna be in soil in those things. So we'll see. And I have my sprouts and my mushroom kit. If I can ever get in here and actually set it up completely. But I did set that up this week, and I've got the trays. I had this on a short a while ago.
Oh,
This is all Dollar Tree. All from
Cool.
Dollar Tree. Oh, wait a minute. What's this here? What's this? What could this be? You reckon?
That's a banana.
Yeah. It's the truly
Yeah.
tiny banana. I got one.
Oh my
Cool.
gosh.
I'm so
That's the
jealous.
go.
No kidding.
You can grow it like a house plant, but I don't think I will because of Malachi. But yeah, it's truly tiny. So once they start to throw off pups, that might be something I'll sell on my channel or something. In my little shelf. Whenever I can get that. That's all my goals. On my goals. Set up my selling stuff thing. My store. Gosh, can't talk. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's so cute. It's so cute, and it came in so healthy. Look at those roots already.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
So healthy. I've got to definitely write a good review for him or them. It's such a baby.
Shawnee, did you say you weren't doing habaneros where you were doing Scotch bonnets?
Red Caribbean habanero.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that one. But I've got an orange Scotch bonnet. Oh no, that one's sold out.
Mike's favorite is Fresno, he says. Thank you. It's a baby pup and it's gonna be your favorite baby plant
Good pop.
with tiny little bananas.
Maureen, this is the one that I started.
Sweet bonnet.
Oh, sweet. Is it sweet? Have you ever tried them?
I don't know. This
Because
is
bonnet peppers are usually what the Jamaicans use, right? Scotch bonnet.
yes, it has the flavor of it, but it doesn't have the
But
heat.
not the.
Oh, okay. You let me know how
I-
that turns out, though, GT.
I wrote them
Seriously.
out.
Oh,
I
Because
wrote
I
out
thought
what
about
I
it.
did,
started.
I ate this. I grew this one, and I ate the pepper off of it, and it makes you feel like it's gonna be a habanero because of the flavor. But then it's like, oh no, there's no heat. So
Uh,
I'm hoping that it's the same with the sweet bonnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
that's
chili
the-
peppers.
Well, there you go. Somebody want to tackle that one? I have my. It's been used for
Have you?
centuries, but I don't use it.
Yes. Yes, it has been used for century. One of my favorite movies, Martian, he used it. But people take too much medication, so
Mhm.
same
That's just
with
what I was
using
typing. Yes,
horse
thank you for
feed,
saying that.
horse
Yes.
dung,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're so full of toxins, so that you're just putting those toxins, poop toxins in the thing.
Where's Mike's view?
yeah.
It really, the thing is too, besides our toxins, is it really has to be aged for a long time. Long time. Better
Mhm.
off use it. Just get some rabbit poo. It's the easiest.
Because I'm sure Charles Dowding's diet is very clean and it's fine for
Right.
him to have that procedure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
the coolest thing I see my dad grow, and it's just ironic that
Yes.
Jimmy Carter was president at the time, but he had peanuts growing in the living room. Weirdest thing I ever seen in my life. But it never produced.
Mhm.
Like it tried, and they were like this big, and but the plant looked, amazing. It just wasn't the right climate, I don't think, because you got to think. I mean, he was growing it in Cleveland inside of a house.
Serena, you need to check your extension service for that. For 7A, you should have an extension, Oklahoma Extension Service, and they will have a calendar for you for your area usually of when to put that in.
The same with Facebook. That's where I get my information. I have a template that I print out every year because every year I lose the 10 that I print out. And I got mine off of Facebook. There's this lady, she's a real smart lady. She does a lot of, experiments. So I go off of her experience, and she put up a timetable of what worked for her. And that's what I go by every year. And
For Alaska,
for
your
Anchorage,
area. Yeah.
for Anchorage, like there's the further north, like Fairbanks is going to be different than Anchorage. It's like 4 to 5 hours difference. But I follow her example. The only thing that I didn't follow correctly is the beats, and I've never had a beat to bulb yet. So that's going to be my goal for this year. Get a bulb. No. Yes.
I agree.
Oh, you talking to the cat, probably.
Yeah.
And sometimes too, with the human manure, they would throw it into a pit with everything else and burn it. They set it on fire to help break it down even more, and that's not something we do anymore because of
No, the cat almost knocked over the box of seeds. Like,
No.
Don't do that.
And the bomb's going to be on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that too.
I don't think it'll grow in carpet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might.
That's a good point, Mike.
Right. Yep. Don't want to be eating some. Yeah.
It still was cool when they did it in Martian. That's one of my favorite movies.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie, Martian.
Oh my goodness! Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I've watched that many, many times. It's with the actor.
I've never heard it
Um,
called that. Night soil. No, up in the mountains they would use it, of like Germany and Austria, because they didn't really have access to a lot unless they had animals.
Yeah, and they probably had a cleaner diet.
Much cleaner. Yeah,
Mhm.
mhm.
much cleaner.
I'm just going over what I already ordered, and it was like, oh, apparently I need to order some more. So I'm.
I bought all the seeds that I'm gonna buy.
So
Oh, I
did
so
you
did
already
I.
say that before? And then I'll just.
But Shawnee was showing some shiny seeds last night.
I know. I was really
Mhm.
hoping gear was gonna come in because I totally bought what he showed me.
Did you? Cute.
And then
I
there was
have
a
one of
gal
the.
from Minnesota there, and she told me about a hydrangea, and I ordered that too.
You ordered it already?
I
The
did, and
strawberry sundae?
yeah, and it doesn't ship until I'm allowed to have it here. Like it knows
That's
the
awesome.
website
Would
understands. Like
you?
Who
From where?
who has it?
my phone's in my bedroom. Do you want me to email to
Okay.
you? I can
Please,
email
pretty
you. Yeah.
please.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
ordered one potted rooted plant, and it won't ship until springtime to plant. It will not ship right now in the freezing cold. So yeah, and it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but I want it really bad. So
Yeah.
Are you talking like $115?
it was like $50 with shipping.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So I don't
Okay.
know, like shipping for you. Like you might need to find a local nursery. Yeah.
Whoa.
and that's when I and that's what I go to, like, one of the big box stores and see if they, because we get certain stuff, but I'm
Oh,
not a flower guy. I never look for flowers.
I
Like
didn't
when I
want to
go,
wait to see if our nursery had it. I just wanted it
yeah,
so bad.
Mm.
It's so
but that's
pretty.
but they say that if you can have stuff shipped, like to like the blue store and the orange store.
Mhm.
So since that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Okay.
actually order like that and have them bring it up here. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a pretty plant, and it's a zone 4, so that means that
Yeah.
it
It'll be okay in
yeah,
the winter. Yep.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's
It's a pretty
cool.
plant though.
I did. I bought a whole bunch of seeds. Not a whole bunch. I did seed orders while Diva was live.
I had to go because I had to deposit my check so I could possibly, buy more plants. Of course. Of course. My
Yeah,
Christmas
well,
money.
it was like it doesn't matter that I haven't even sorted through this box of seeds.
Mm.
Oh, we should do that together.
No.
Yeah.
Well, except for I've got to bring in the box from inside or from the studio. I've got to bring those in.
I'm having such issues.
And they're all I've got stuff all like again the cassettes are not all in their things and the mice went, hey, let's.
Oh
Yes, I
no.
know. It's a
Mhm.
whole
Oh,
project.
I've been there.
Oh,
Mhm.
mice are awful.
Mhm.
So are rats.
I
Saw one
ordered
yesterday.
supposed to ship my zone came after snow. Like, what did you order from Holland, Mike's? What did you order? Tell me more about these bulbs, Mike.
I thought it was my computer. It was me. I was trying to click on his thing and bring it up. I was on the YouTube side because I had to
Oops.
reopen a YouTube
Wrong
window. I think it's because I'm drinking lemon balm tea instead of drinking just like a non go to sleep mix.
Mike, I hear you right there about it being unnecessary. Like, if we had absolutely nothing else, sure, we could start doing that procedure. But, right, there's so much better stuff out there just with
Right.
making your own liquid fertilizers in
Exactly.
general.
Just making the poo poo juice that Maureen makes
Mhm.
from all your garden scraps and such.
Mhm.
Yeah, just grab your
And
weeds and put them in a bucket.
And
Yep.
that's what I'm going to do this year.
yeah, I've
Yep.
done it and then I forget to keep up with it, and then I never want to open the 5-gallon bucket again. That happened, and
Once it sits long
Ooh.
enough, it won't stink anymore. If you quit adding to it, if you just get a batch going and let it sit, like at the end of the summer, it doesn't stink anymore.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
so they
mine
say
do.
I've
Oh,
never
okay.
had that happen before. I'd
I
like
just
to get
did
to
it.
No,
that.
It
mine's
didn't stink anymore.
mine's ranked the next
I don't know
year.
what you put in yours. That it
Mine
You
was a
didn't.
stir that
small.
pot,
That's right. It was right.
that mug start making you throw up gang signs.
Right.
I'm telling you, bad, bad, bad.
Right. Right. Yeah. We just disposed of the whole thing because I tried to open it. I was like, I can't do it. Yeah. I've even asked Aaron to do it. He's like, I'm not doing it. This is your idea.
This was your brainiac
This
idea.
is your great idea. But it's funny because I guess from growing up in Florida, fish emulsion doesn't bother me so much. I think it tastes. I didn't
Whoa.
tasted it.
What?
I
What?
You shouldn't tell people that on the internet.
We're live, okay? Just so you know, we're live.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still live here.
little shot of it. For my Omega fatty acid. No, but when people are like, oh,
Yeah, soup ladle just
Some for you, some for me.
no,
Oh, man.
I guess because we're around the ocean and everything so much that I'm like, it just smells like I'm going around people who are fishing by the beach. That's all it smells like to me. It doesn't bother me that much. Plus, it smells like it's got a hint of molasses in it. I don't know why, but it does. Fishy molasses.
Yeah, I'm really ready for next
Yeah,
for
I'm
this year to
surprised
start.
too that he brought it back in this day and age. But he's been on YouTube for so long and a gardener for so long. I'm sure he's kind of running out of things that are like new and not like he needs to though. Everybody watches his channel.
Yeah.
But it's just another like kind of like taboo thing. Push the envelope.
Maybe he watched Martian.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he might. Yeah.
The garden doll.
See? I want to know what you did special. Did you put bokashi in yours, Shawnee?
I don't know. My recipe is in my book.
Your
Okay,
recipe
yeah.
for the
For the thing I started, for the
weed?
poo juice, the liquid fertilizer. Yeah, I have a
Uh-huh.
recipe. And then I put everything together and then I let it sit for months and then I use it. So the garden doll, the lemon balm says it doesn't have to be stratified. It can be, but the thing is it needs light. So if you put it and you cover it, it ain't gonna germinate. Is my 2 cents there. What were you gonna say, Carol?
No, I don't know. I lost it.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine. It's okay.
Like the batch I made, I wasn't continuously adding to it. I just made it.
Oh,
Let it sit.
what
'Cause
book?
of course, you can. I
What
wrote it in a notebook, a
Oh,
piece of paper, and
but
it's
no,
over
I meant
there.
your recipe. I didn't know if it was your recipe or you got it from a book.
It's inspirational from Garden Like a Viking, who hasn't wrote a book yet, but he's
Okay.
studied J. Dom, so it comes from that.
Oh, it's from okay. I have the book.
So I
should
don't
actually
know
use it.
which flavor, because he's always like every single year he's completely changed. He's like, well, I don't do that anymore. I do this. You know what I mean? Which is part of gardening. Like that's just how this goes. You really fine knit your
Yeah.
process and patience level and time commitment and
Right.
what you're gonna mess with and not mess with. So the old is new again. Yeah.
Yeah, what's old is new again. Yeah.
Mhm.
But not with that. If we're, well, your own body. If you're not on medications and you got a really clean diet, hey, kudos to you. Just make sure you age the heck out of it.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if they use it or not, but Doug and Stacy poop in buckets and store it and compost it down. I don't know where that compost goes. Never
No.
asked. And
The garden doll has an arrow garden.
Ooh.
My only beef with the arrow garden and just even hydroponics. I like hydroponics. I want to do hydroponics. It's just now they're starting to come out with more organic nutrients. Before, a lot of it was just synthetic.
Right.
And yeah, I'll leave it there. but I like the idea. I needed a light because this one, don't get this light if you're trying to do hydroponics, by the way. It heats up the plug and might possibly cause like electrical fires. The plug got so hot when I was using it for the rosemary, like where it plugged in. These didn't, but where it plugged in, it did. Comes with the USB.
And my limit,
Go ahead.
sorry,
No, you're
my
fine.
limit bulb was the only thing that did not sprout. When he just when Garden Dahlia or however you pronounce it, when they said asked that question about lemon balm,
Mm-hmm.
that was the only one that didn't sprout. Like all my other seeds sprouted. I just did it like a week ago.
Yeah. Well, I just found
Do
out
it.
like I should be able to grow toothache plant without much problem. And I've got to get new seeds because I think they started to kind of come up and then they just didn't do so well. But you can actually put them in the ground here and they're supposed to do good, like a ground cover for your food forest. Corner store. Oh, okay.
Ah,
You're
Oh,
right. That was a
darn
cat.
opening.
Was it tiger? Was it tiger?
no, Sweet Pea.
Sweet pea wants up.
Up, Dad, up.
You cracky jar.
My
Just count.
God.
Oh yeah, let me know how that is. Wow. That was what I was gonna do, but not not the fish emulsion. You chose some stinky stuff.
Oh, right. You know that.
But then again, I mean, I was gonna try the like worm compost tea. What's it called?
Let's do. Let me look at.
Worm casings? Yeah, no.
No. You know what I'm talking about. Worm. Help.
Worm castings tea. Yeah.
Thank you, castings. Yeah, worm castings tea. Couldn't think of castings for some reason.
Well, I said worm castings.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said casing, like
No,
casing.
castings.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I seriously have only had lemon balm tea. But maybe because I haven't had much sugar today, and I've
Right.
been on sugar all the holiday long.
All the holiday long.
I enjoyed my Hershey
Oh.
kisses. I
21
miss
days.
them so much now.
Yeah, those Reese cups were awesome.
All the
I got
like
only 2 left.
cookies. Yeah,
Hey, baby.
thank you.
That's a pretty tat.
I don't know why I heard you say casings, and I'm like, no, I think I don't want those. That sounds gross.
Yeah.
It makes me think of the sea worms, how they'll leave those little the white thing.
Mhm.
Okay.
I know. I'm a
And
visual
that's
thinker.
one
Go
of the reasons why I started aquaponics is because I wanted to give people a more organic way to grow indoors this fast that doesn't promote
Right.
as
Yeah.
much flies and bugs and things like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't put the thing that you put on the back of the fish tank.
Sweet Pea.
I don't know what it's called. The screen or whatever, background or
Mhm.
whatever. I didn't
Mhm.
put that where the light is, so it got dirty. So today I had to go buy a thing to scrub the algae off. After I scrub the algae
Mm.
off, then I'm gonna add some more water to it, and then I'm gonna start the aquaponics. But the fish are
Cool.
doing good though.
Oh, you grew it with worm castings, Mike?
No, oh
No, he's talking. What was he talking about? How he grew worm?
no, I thought you was saying that to what I said. I'm sorry.
No, about the worm castings. He was answering it around that time.
Mm-hmm.
He ate several tomatoes from it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I was wondering how aquaponics would do, and then what fish are you keeping underneath aquaponics?
I didn't think that it mattered.
Okay.
The tank is not big enough for me to try to harvest. If I was
Uh-huh.
gonna do that, then I would get something like the IBC totes that they use for
Mm-hmm.
water. I would
Right.
use something like that, but
Okay.
it seems a little too complicated for my weather for me to try that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
For
I just
outside.
got some some regular little bitty fish, put some plants in there, and I had to do some studying on there because you can't just put fish in just water.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. It has to have a certain bacteria and all this other stuff.
Yeah, Serena, that was your answer. I had said that, what Mike said, and then Shawnee was kind enough to put the link. Oh, okay. Kelp emulsion, fish emulsion only. Oh, okay. You did a tomato that way. All right, I got it.
Cool.
No, I bet they have so many multi minerals in both of those, so I'm sure they probably did great. Like lots and lots of good stuff in that. But how did you keep it from stinking in the house? Or was
Probably
it just
get used to the smell
yeah?
of that too.
We would get used to it. What the family say?
They don't need to come to my house then.
Right.
The family would get used to it too. After about 2 weeks, they'll stop complaining about it.
Yeah. I know. I don't. Now I don't know what to do with this light. I don't like the thing is huge. I don't want that. What to do with it?
What
did you
huge?
get?
What you talking about?
No, this one, the one that heats up.
Oh.
Danger. It's like a big.
Throw it away.
Oh no, I just feel guilty. It's huge.
No, try to sell it.
No, I don't want to burn
Give somebody else your problem.
Right.
No,
Throw that mug
Right.
away.
that's
Get you a
right. I
new
just
one.
feel bad because it's so big.
Set it out for Goodwill.
Yeah, no. Then somebody will grab it from their house down. Oh, freak! Look at that! Who would throw that out there? I want one of those to try. Why are we homeless? Because I
Gear.
like.
Gear Gryden 19. I bought the strawberry marigold seeds.
The strawberry marigold seeds. What strawberry marigold seeds?
I did.
My pen.
I
Bought
don't
them.
think I have that one.
Gear, tell me the full name because my phone's in the other room. It was like strawberry something marigold.
I'm
Thank you,
really
Mike.
skitzing out because I thought you said hydrant.
Mike, that's something I want to talk about when I do a live about planting a garden. Is like you need to test the temperature of your soil. Okay, like just take its temperature. Okay, who cares about what day it is on the calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to check your temperature of your soil when you live up north. I guess it would be good here too, to some certain extent. But ours doesn't really dip down too much.
Gear.
Thou shalt not blame old Gear for your seed shopping habits.
I'm so grateful that now I have another beautiful marigold to grow. It's very pretty.
I want to know what pH marigold's like. That's my problem here is we are just so alkaline, our soil.
Mike, yes, fake spring is real hard problems here. And then we get dumped on in May of snow. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the whole winter's over. Oh no, it's
Just
not.
kidding. Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that from Pennsylvania.
Kentucky is well known for having every season in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I'm getting sleepy over here.
Oh yeah, and it's been 3.5 hours, so it's
did
time.
good.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
thank you
y'all. Y'all
very
have a good one.
much. Thank you, GT, for joining us.
Yeah, it's
Thank
good
you.
seeing you, GT.
Yeah,
You
and
too,
of course,
Barry.
thank you to Broke Farmer for coming on up, and Shawnee and Barry, and of course my co-host and
Little weird person that she
Chat.
lets hang out with her.
no, the moderator to putting things up, and of course to Miss Sharon, who is our great moderator out there and in the field, our field moderator.
Yes.
So I do really appreciate y'all. And yeah, Gear. I know it's early. I know it's always
that's
really
how we
early.
know usually when it's time to call it a night is Gear walks in. So it must mean there's only about 5 to 10 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and so thanks to Carol, of course, for moderating the chat and bringing it up for me, which is awesome, and for all of you for coming and hanging out with me, and I do really appreciate it. It's been, like I said, a few weeks since I've been since I've done a live, so it's great to hang out with you all and spend this evening. So
Yeah, I was starting to have withdrawals.
That's right. Good night and God bless. Oh, Barry will be tomorrow,
Yeah.
9:30 Eastern Standard Time, so you can catch his live. And Shawnee pops up. So if you aren't subscribed to her, she pops up every so often here and there, and and you get a good earful and of good stuff that you go, yeah, I need to remember that, or I need to learn that. So she's another one. And of course, Carol will be next Friday at 9:30 Central or Eastern Standard, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time.
No, 11:30 Eastern.
11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yep, it's all right.
Oh, it's 8:30 my time. It's just it's nice and early. And again, we're going to be talking about seeds and gardening and food forests, building up food forests. So this is the time where we do want to get our foot in the door about what we're going to grow and whatnot. So take care, everyone. Good night and God bless you all. Have a great Sunday.
Thank you, Michelle.